champagne, purple cups and 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 champagne, champagne, champagne.
Brian Thomas
died?
watching the show, so when he sees that shit, he's gonna go.
They
yo,
died or
these
they
niggas-
Nah, bro.
Like,
She
I know
got
who
real.
you were. You're not from the maze anymore.
Nah, she got real, bro.
Yeah.
She got real in the maze. Ladies and ugly men, welcome to Purple Cups and Champagne. All our
shit.
maze faithful, like y'all know what it is.
Shout out,
Fresh
shout
ghettos.
I'm actually shooting B a text right now saying, "Yo, you remember Fresh Meadows' nickname was the Maze?" I want to see what he's gonna say back to. Shout out B, yo.
No,
Brian.
the first time I ever heard that, I was like, no way you guys are trying to do this shit. Man.
Nah, listen.
I remember, like, yo, the maze, yeah, because when you get in here, you get lost unless you're from here. Like, what?
Yeah, you do.
You get lost.
Those streets were tricky.
And a really nice old lady's going to tell you, hey, you can go down there to get to the main street.
No, don't lie. Hold on. Don't lie. You remember that night that you, me, and Jigs were playing basketball because the school was open?
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
All right. That street is
Yeah.
the trickiest street on earth.
No, they
Because
have
it has
streets.
like, it is like a maze, bro.
They're not wrong about
Yes,
that.
but they're
they
calling
try
it
to
the
make
maze
it
like
hard.
they live in the wire.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly.
They live in
Yo.
like you live in the towers and shit. Like,
sorry,
yo, are
that
you-
shit was
are
a
you
maze to
kidding
me, man.
That's
Yeah.
that-
Yeah, that's the only thing that was hard. How to get the fuck out of there. It was confusing. That is it. That's the only thing. Oh, man. What's
man.
going on, everybody? Security John Shetty, a.k.a. the Brown Pat Riley.
What's going on? It's your boy, F.A. the Product. Well, that's not my real name. My name is Josh Robles, but my alias
You're
is F.A.
going to
the
use
Product.
Robles?
Yeah, I'm going to use my full name. I told
Okay,
you guys
alright,
that last time. Josh
No,
Robles.
last time you made a whole
No,
episode.
we actually laughed about you, like, explaining why I'm using my last name.
I use Robles because you made it sound
my dad gave it to me.
I got to rep. The fan.
Oh, man.
Yo,
It's good
everybody.
to be back, fellas. All us three together.
I would say, yeah.
yeah.
so first-
Facts,
Back to normal.
Yeah. First.
He's always
Everybody,
fun.
thanks for the feedback on the Constantly Create Shop episode.
Absolutely,
Good,
man.
good. Yo, DJ, thanks for the sweaters. Got a lot more shit coming.
Absolutely.
I just had a convo with him earlier today. So, yeah, merch is coming for everybody that's been asking.
Yeah.
Pay up. We're not giving you shit anymore.
100%. And
This
sorry
show,
for missing that show, by the way, too. I wasn't there. My
it's all good.
family duties.
We made some good money off of the sweater.
Yeah.
Life works.
Yo, that shit is on eBay already. Yo.
Yo,
Popping
baby, it
right
is
now.
up
Got
to
like 40
$81,
bids.
bro.
Got like
It's on-
40 bids.
It's on StockX too. I
Yeah.
got it on all platforms, just like Josh.
Instagram,
Yo,
Twitter.
Instagram, Twitter.
Instagram shops. It does.
Yeah, that's facts.
You order that shit on SoundCloud if you want to, baby. It's all
Facebook
there,
Marketplace.
man. Yes, it's all there, man.
You guys gonna let me pop this, dog?
Yo, pop it.
I'm trying to find like the right time. I can't like
I'm just glad that we're
Hey.
sponsored now by LVMH.
Hey,
a little
yo.
bit of Sean Don, you know what I'm saying? We're
Yes,
doing
sir.
our thing. Like Chetty said.
Get used to it, yo.
get used
It's
to it. I like
Shandon,
that.
but, you know.
Somebody must have got paid this week, yo.
Man. Not me.
Yo, do
Jonathan
I want to know what
Chetty got
happened.
paid.
I want to know what
does Moet have like a lower tier?
No, I looked
That
for
like
it.
an affordable one?
After Chetty bought
Yeah.
this bottle, I was trying to find the lower tier bottle. It does not exist, man. So get ready for some regular Shandon next episode.
Real quick, actually, I just saw like it was National Beer Day like
Thank
a
you.
week or two ago.
Yes. Yo, Union Beer, I love you guys.
Did you see that pour? This guy like talked about a pour. He was like, "Yo, everyone's pouring
He
their
has
beer
no
wrong."
money?
No, he was a professional. Like,
Oh, the shit where he makes it all fizzy and stuff like
does that
that?
apply to champagne? You think?
I think he's an idiot. I don't like the way he poured that fucking
No, you don't think
beer.
that was true?
Nope. And it tastes horrible because I've
Donnie
tried
said
it before,
that.
bro.
Okay, so
What,
do the slow pour.
It's a lot of foam.
Do the slow pour.
Yeah. So did you see that?
It's a Hall of Famer. No,
I never heard that
Yeah.
before.
They call me that
Nah.
because I'm a bad pourer, so I can't
funny.
even like say I made
Nah,
it up.
actually-
Someone called me that.
In the
According to
Constant
him-
Create Shop episode, you poured that. We drank, actually. Josh.
Okay, nice.
Yes. It was never an empty cup, man. It was like, damn, this is what champagne tastes like?
Johnny, there's only so much champagne can go around when you're serving 6 dudes with one bottle, bro.
Well, no. Yo, no,
the last time I
definitely
poured-
watching the show. Look at these broke niggas
The last-
splitting one bottle.
I'm just saying I wasn't gonna be like, "Yo, bring the next bottle in when we'll, you
Nah,
know."
we
come
have
on.
the
Chris is like, "Yo, I need more." I'm like,
Look at this shit.
I'm giving him like full
The bottle-
cups. All right,
the
Foggy
bottle-
Jones over here.
Let
What
me
is
get
this,
that
bro?
one. The beer guy said that's
Oh,
good.
man.
He said that
Yeah.
that way. Look, what he
See
was
what your
saying.
beer tastes like after the phone goes
What
down.
he was saying, Chetty, if you didn't see, was like, "Yo, if it has too much foam and you pour it too slowly, all that gas just goes into your body and it just like fucks up in your body. So you gotta kind of get rid of the gas when you pour. It's a balance.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if champagne.
Oh,
You
so-
tasted the beer after that phone goes down?
No, I know
Do
you're-
yourself a
No, I
favor.
know you're a beer expert. So I'm
Yeah.
just,
No, I'm not a beer expert.
So you're saying I could be
In some ways.
in the club busting farts
Yeah,
because I got all this.
exactly.
Because
Because you're a slow pour.
Brilliant.
because the
Episode
waitress is a
104.
slow pour. Oh no. Josh, if we had this knowledge, like
We have to pay quality, dogs, because even the taste is different.
That's
Oh,
facts.
it's so good.
It's so
It's so
smooth,
good.
right? It's so
yeah.
smooth.
If I had this knowledge, Josh, I probably would have like applied for a job at Uncle Joe's club,
Right.
And purposely poured champagne for people with a lot of
That's facts. And you know what? He would have loved
or
it.
beer to
He'd have been like,
fuck
yo,
them
pour
up.
that shit
Yeah.
fast.
to get in the bubble
Get all
guts.
the-
I'll be like, yo, and we just smell like eggs.
That's a funny prank. That's
oh
good.
man, that's really good.
Yo, by the way, I wanted to start the show and say that
We lost time.
Nah, actually, it's my boy Diego's birthday in a couple hours. It's the last day. He's 29. That's the reason I mentioned it. He's about to turn 30 tomorrow.
Shout out to Diego, OVO Diegs, man.
The fuck?
Last hour.
players.
Oh, I was talking about this shit with E. He's like, yo, no more old jokes.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga 30.
He might be offended. Yeah.
Ladies and
Part of
gentlemen,
Diggy's 30 and looks 40. Like,
That's
True.
true.
I'll do that.
That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, play your favorite Drake song tomorrow. It's Diego's birthday.
That's facts, man. But shout out to him. Shout out to OVO.
Shout out to them, man.
please don't play that horrible birthday party song from Scorpion.
Or don't play any songs from the last album.
Yeah, I remember it was my birthday, and he was like, "Yo, I was gonna tag you and play Ratchet Happy Birthday." I was like, "I'm glad you did it."
Yeah. Facts.
All right, man. So, special events in life. Diego's birthday. Diego's wedding, which will never happen.
Jeez. Diego's getting shot at. Yo, his last
his
few
birthday.
hours. Yeah, last few hours 29.
No,
You're
no,
gonna get some
This is
shots on him.
relatable.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me. Let's say for instance, Diego gets engaged.
This is a good example.
I'm sure he will. And this doesn't relate to kind of business, but say the Mets make the World Series. You think Diego's not gonna miss? He's gonna miss his wedding for a Mets World Series game?
He's definitely gonna build.
1,000%.
He's building his wedding around that.
1,000%.
He's gonna delay it, postpone it.
Let's
whatever,
just say, for instance, they find like their dream place, and it happens to be in October.
Yeah.
And you don't know if the Mets are actually gonna play a home game that day or whatever the case may be. And I go up to him like, "Yo, Diego, I got 2 tickets to the Mets game." You don't think he's gonna be like, "Yo,
First of all,
See?
Why you do
I
that,
wouldn't
Chetty?
even plan
Yo,
a wedding around fucking World Series? Around the World Series? How stupid is that?
Look,
I don't sign off."
Chetty's maintaining.
But how stupid is that, Josh?
He's not gonna laugh at his cousin.
Yeah, yo.
Oh, I got
Chetty.
a better question to kind of get away.
Got a new Chetty.
Can I ask you guys, which cousin would he pick to stand in for him at the wedding?
Oh man.
Because basically, this is what
Nelson.
this guy did.
Looks like
So,
They might confuse him.
so you know what?
Nelson has to get on his knees though.
Before you guys
Pause.
answer the question, so we'll kind of let the
Nelson would actually
the
sleep with his
listeners
wife. Oh, you told me to fucking stand in.
Chetty's like that. I didn't think we could go down this.
I gotta go on the honeymoon.
I did want this question
They go,
answered.
what was I supposed to do? She's worse for sucking it.
Yo, you OD, son.
Diego,
No, Nelson OD'd in my memory thing.
Diego, I did not write the show like this. It just happened to be you. I promise you.
Nah, it's good that we're mentioning him.
No,
He
for
feels
sure.
left out.
For sure.
No, well, like, I do want the answer. Well, if you really think it is Nelson,
Yeah.
but like, so the soccer player, the same day that his transfer to another team is like a trade or whatever, or like a signing to another team, it happened the same day as his wedding, and he had his brother stand in for him at his wedding, which I think is wild, right? Like, I feel like I don't know if you couldn't get like a representative for you, but then there's also a part of me that's like, secure the bag, right? So to bring it back to Diego, so you think he would pick Nelson? You don't think he would pick Josh?
No,
Josh is mad
I
responsible.
think he picked Ozzy.
Okay.
He
His
might.
cousin Ozzy. I think he picked his cousin Ozzy
And
because
who
No, but that last point,
who is
he doesn't
like,
believe that
what
Ozzy
are-
is
to let everybody know what's Ozzy's like characteristics. Like, why would he pick Ozzy?
just 'cause that's like his main man.
Yeah, that's like
Okay.
his, that's like his,
Yeah, like-
they're like
Gotcha.
twin brothers almost. Like when you have that, it's
It's-
like me and Handsome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Never.
yeah.
But
you
no one's
know-
like me. No one's like me and Handsome. No one's like me and
Hold
Handsome.
on, because Diego tried to pull that
You're
one
right.
time.
You're right. No one's like
Remember,
me
he
and
was
Handsome.
like, "Yo, you think
Chetty's
this
face.
nigga Josh telling me that
Feel like throwing up.
you and him are closer than me and Ozzy?"
Yes.
I was like, "Yes, bro. Are you out of your damn mind?
That's
Yo,
right.
you wildin',
He
dude."
didn't even know. They didn't even know each other as far back as we do. Man.
No.
This dude's carrying me as a baby, bro.
They don't even fuck with each other like that. Well, in Handsome's eyes, in Handsome years, he's 19 years older than both of us.
Yes. He's an old soul.
We were naming wrestlers today, and he named like all the wrestlers
Yeah.
from the 80s. And I saw them, and I was like, I know why he's giving these answers. He's so stupid. Every time we talk about something, like, ladies and gentlemen, Handsome and I are just a year apart. Joshua,
Are
you're what?
Are you?
What?
No.
Not in wisdom, I
Yeah.
guess.
I think we're 4 years apart.
You
Oh, no,
and you
Not
and
in my
Handsome-
brain.
we're 4 years apart. I think
Yeah.
we're 3 years
You're
apart.
we're 3 years apart, right? So, whenever we have debates or just any just like topics that we discuss, Han will always make to let us know that his year that he has over me. You don't know what I saw.
Yo, a
in
lot
that
happens
year.
in a year.
No,
But I say it like I was walking by the time you were born, bro. Don't you think life is a little
Yo, dog,
different when you're taking steps on Earth already?
Especially when you're younger. It really matters. That year really matters.
Man.
I was hustling crack in '88.
That year.
I was around crack hit in '88.
That's facts.
I
We
was.
all 80s babies though, but he was early 80s, so
Yeah.
you're
What-
mid 80s.
What would you do, Josh? Like this is like your dream team that you're getting signed to. I don't know if that's necessarily what happens here, but I'm just giving us the better version
Yeah.
of it.
I'm gonna give a boring answer because I'm gonna give a real answer.
Because
Say,
I love my wife.
no. Just because I feel like what deal is not gonna get done because you waited one more day or something like that. Like,
Well,
yo,
he
my
has to
fault.
be
It's my
there.
wedding day. Oh nah, we're gonna cut $1 million off your deal.
No, this is international. You don't know.
What don't you know?
Maybe there they wouldn't fucking sign the deal if he didn't do it that day. And what's the bad part about his brother stepping in?
What the fuck are you talking about right now? How is that possible?
I don't know. I don't know contract rules around
Wait,
the
wait,
world.
wait. This is an athlete. You think the team is gonna be like, you're not signing today, we're not signing you? They obviously have major interests.
I think.
See, I'm
listen.
sorry for doing that.
No. Listen,
I took the fun out of the question, man.
No, but it's the truth. I think he looked at it like,
Well, I'm
yo,
relating
not
it
for
to Purple
nothing.
Cups and Champagne.
Yeah.
But
Nah.
I get what you're saying.
He said we have no future
Yeah.
if I don't sign this deal. So why would you going to marry a bum? No, you're marrying a champion. Let me go sign this
Yeah,
deal.
nah, man.
My brother will take the vows. I'm still gonna get the ring. I'm still gonna be on the paperwork.
Johnny.
What?
What? Dog. I'm trying to like make sense of it. I'm like,
Well,
you know what? Wait.
he made most of the wedding, but his brother
Teddy.
stood in for him during the nuptials.
Listen, man.
Also, he actually showed up.
Listen,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Dog, it's your wedding day. You know how embarrassing that is to the girl?
Yeah,
Even
it just
like,
said,
yo,
it says
dog,
the team asked him. The team actually asked him to come in earlier, so like they had it planned. It wasn't like, yeah, we took pictures in advance, so it looks like I was there, but my brother was there to represent me. There
Well,
is
the wife was cool with it then.
there is
because
no
she
way.
secured the bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get that. It's just crazy that you couldn't move that day around. But whatever, man. It is what it is, man. If your wife is cool with it, it's cool because you guys went viral now over.
Yeah,
something that's, like,
that's the
whatever,
only
you know?
reason I question it because I'm like, what are the chances? Like, what are the chances that you have to sign this deal on your wedding day?
Yo, dog. And you literally could tell your agent and everybody, yo, you know what? That's my wedding day, bro. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, my kid's sick. I got to go to the
They like
doctor.
just pop up out of nowhere, like, yo,
Exactly.
we picked this date.
Yo.
The New York Post, like, it's just hilarious because it says he pulled nifty tricks to make it seem like he was at the wedding, and I'm like, no, he didn't because it already leaked.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh, who's
Like,
the snitch?
Yeah.
Facts.
So his
Facts.
brother stood in for him at the wedding, and it says that she she
listen.
supports his goals, and you
How
know,
about this?
Maybe
Maybe
we do
that-
stand-ins with godparents.
And maybe they have a sense of humor. Maybe they made it entertaining. Like maybe the girl was down. She
Hold
knew
up, I
what it
wanna hear
was.
this. What?
We do stand-ins with godparents.
Oh, where's this going? I want to hear this.
Yeah, I do too.
No, I'm saying it's the same thing. You're taking a vow, right? Like a baptism is a vow. So if you're in jail and you're supposed to be the godfather, we do a stand-in.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Handsome? Who from East New York
Exactly.
was a godfather? made
With a
someone
stand-in.
in
With a
jail.
stand- with a stand-in
Made someone
godfather.
in jail a godfather.
Like, I ain't never been a
It was-
godfather, but I've been a stand-in.
It was Puerto Rican Al.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican Al from Logan Ave.
That sounds very believable, right?
Nah, I made that up, man. But it happens.
That's like me saying there was only a.
He's half Puerto Rican, half
only,
Italian.
I only know a Trinidadian guy that did.
Most
that did that
likely.
before.
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. I
That
believe
makes
you.
sense. That makes sense now.
I believe you.
Now it makes sense, man.
Now it makes sense.
Yo, that's why I don't fuck with Trini, bro.
Yo, shout out to Five.
I was
man.
gonna say if I was gonna
Yeah.
be like, that's what happens when you're not here, bro.
Yeah.
You
Should've
already
been
know.
here,
Yeah.
Only Trini I ever liked.
Even that's offensive to him. He's still
No,
like,
it's because, yo, first of all, Chetty's the only guy in these guys he ever liked. So I'm just trying to back up Chetty here, bro.
Nah, fact,
Yeah.
fact,
His
fact.
girl's and his girl's the only guy in his girl he ever liked.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So,
That he had no
so there
choice
you
at
go.
that point, bro.
He has no choice. He's down the.
Yo, I
down the
remember
rabbit hole.
when he
Yo,
told me,
word.
that was one of the first things he said. He's like, yo, but I'm going to tell you right now, Steph's Guyanese. I was like, why do I care, bro? He's like, you know how I feel. I'm like,
You know.
I guess.
Like he was saying she's a Scientologist.
Like, don't judge her. I already did.
Exactly.
Don't do it too.
Okay, Tom
And I'm still
Cruise.
getting over.
All right, man.
Now shout out to Steph too because I don't want to make it.
Oh, no,
I don't want to make it
and
seem like
we're shooting that show soon too. So maybe we push this episode back.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
When is
man.
that episode?
That's funny, man.
It's in a couple weeks. It's
Yeah,
in
he's
a
doing the
couple weeks,
PCXC barbecue.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, y'all all invited to PCXC barbecue. I'll give you Faid's address right here.
It's in ShadyVille. It's in ShadyVille. Don't forget. It's not in the maze. It's in ShadyVille.
Everybody come through.
Everybody come through. You're all welcome.
All right, man. Talking about ShadyVille.
ShadyVille. This
y'all
is
know where we're
Hollis.
headed, man.
Hollis. This is a
Hollis.
good. Yeah, this is a good.
And it's somebody being shady.
Yeah, facts.
geez.
And we were
Right.
just talking about girls and whatever, even though it's not the same situation.
There's so much to
It is,
unpack.
though.
There's
It's
so much to
disgusting,
unpack
bro.
here.
Yeah. It's
I don't want to
something.
stay on this too long, but there's a lot to unpack.
I want to stay on it long. I want to fucking take shots. Pause.
Hey,
pause.
yo.
Hey, yo, yeah.
You want to stay on it long?
I'm gonna have to edit that part out because I got caught.
Yeah, Johnny could never.
Nah, you could get him back because when he was talking about the bottle, he was like, "Can I pop that?" And I was like,
First of all, I do not edit out bad moments that
It's all
involve me.
good, man.
"Yeah, right."
I know. I edit out your bad moments.
And
Yeah,
Frank,
sure. And Frank.
Oh no, I said we were sitting on Frank.
That's amazing, son.
So everybody's seen this all over the internet. He's become a joke. Irvin Lorenzo, you fucking
a
clown. He's been a joke, but now he's a bigger joke. I know he just signed like a $300 million deal.
his masters, yeah.
Yeah, he
Signed-
gave
signed
up-
Could be
masters
rich
over.
and still be
Yeah.
a joke.
Well, that's why he's the bigger joke.
Yeah.
Bro,
Unless he signs us.
All right, so
then I, dog.
Irv
Like, you're
Gotti-
not that much of a joke. A little bit.
no, he's still a joke. And I'm going to be on your
I'm
network,
just fucking
you
around.
joke.
Yeah.
Irv Gotti starts fucking going off on Drink Champs, which later on we're going to talk about. Chetty has a real big problem with Nori and his journalistic skills.
I ain't mad at Chetty.
I ain't mad either.
Yeah, I was an early supporter, and I just feel it's taking a different turn. But
Yeah.
we'll get into
But
it.
yeah, Irv Gotti was on Drink Champs, our competitor competitor podcast, being that they stole our idea. I know people are like, yeah, but Drink Champs, no, it wasn't. The idea was there long before. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they go into it with Irv Gotti, and he just starts letting the world know something that I didn't know unless you guys were privy to it prior.
Nah, I didn't know
It
either.
was always a rumor that
It was a
about him and
rumor.
Ashanti.
Yeah, I felt like I had.
It didn't make sense, dog. Well, anyway, he said him and Ashanti had a relationship. That's why she got her deal. He inspired the song "Happy." All this fucking extra.
He was sounding crazy when he said that shit.
That was his girlfriend while he had a wife.
Yeah, but the
Something like
lyrics
that,
he was
yeah.
saying, he was like, she's singing these. I don't want to
Yeah.
cut you off for you.
But
Leading up the
go
story.
ahead.
No, I'm saying you
'Cause
leading
I
up.
don't know. Yeah. So anyway, he
Yeah.
said like he was giving it to her one day, and she said she was happy, and they went in a hotel room. And it's just like a bunch of crazy ass, unnecessary information
Right.
just to promote. I think he has a book coming out.
Oh, hold on.
You know what it is?
Yeah, no, I don't know if he has a book coming out. I think he actually has a documentary coming out.
Document.
Right,
You're right.
documentary.
He has a doc coming out.
It's actually out right now.
The only,
Yeah,
the, only
murdering
reason, the only
documentary.
reason I wanted to cut you off is just to say
I need to. I don't
I
know.
thought it was to promote that, and then when I saw, I didn't even see the whole interview. I saw most of it though, and when I saw most of it, I was like, "This is real."
You like hurt people.
Yeah, this is real.
So that picture where he's like, I mean, the part of the video where he's like this and happy, looking all crazy. He really was, man.
That's Irv being Irv, man.
He's trying to look at her. I mean, he's trying to look at her.
Exactly.
Yo,
Trying to
he
look
looked
at
like
Came
the
out
fattest gangster
Freudian
teddy
slip.
bear, bro.
No.
He looked so dumb in that picture.
He looked like a lot of people I seen.
I
from
didn't
Corona.
remember that.
A lot of people from
Yeah.
Corona look like that.
All the
I ain't gonna
Booty
lie to
Boys.
No.
Booty
ain't
Hole
lying.
Wash
You.
crew.
You ain't lying.
I'm like, what is this, bro? Not anybody he's gonna have as a guest here. You guys are cool.
Maybe. I don't know what you're talking about, so maybe.
But nah, everybody said he got sloppy. What do you guys think? I mean, you already know my take.
I guess you guys know how I feel about this. Like
About
I just
Murder
think-
Inc.
Yeah,
I know how you feel about
let's
Murder
separate
Inc.
the Murder Inc. factor,
No.
Teddy.
There was like this episode was gonna be so much about me because I was gonna talk about game. I was gonna like separating the personal and the.
Oh, we're not talking about game this episode?
Nah, because he has 30 tracks and it's like hard to get through like
Yeah.
all of them. But I did.
I hear it's pretty good though.
the Push T has the best verse on the album.
Not for
Unfortunately,
nothing. I enjoyed that album.
Push T's verse on the album is fucking sick.
Hit Boy
but
produced a lot
what
of
I
it. if
didn't
not all
like-
of it, yeah.
We're not gonna get into it right now, but I
Yeah.
didn't like the fact that he took a lot of old beats and redid them.
Yeah, he
Okay,
did Thuggish Ruggish Bone. He TikToked it. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Well, he did what
Fab does.
most
but
of the generation is. Yeah, but Fab is
in a
different.
different way. In a different
Fab's
way.
also doing a mixtape.
No,
But Fab is from Brooklyn.
No
so it's
disrespect
very
to Fab,
different,
man.
bro.
I didn't mean to disrespect
Fab's
him.
also
I'm just
do-
saying, Fab takes
Fab's
current
also
events
doing a mixtape though.
and then redoes beats
So-
and shit like that. Yeah, no, you're right.
Well, no, it's the drill sound right now.
You're right.
The
Yeah,
drill
yeah.
sound is taking whatever was popping in the
You already know how I feel
2000s.
about that.
Exactly, and
wait,
it's
wait.
called Drillmatic.
And I don't mean to sidetrack, but I just heard on the radio 2 times already in the past 2 days this fucking drill song that they sampled Bonanza from Akon. That's like the worst song ever. Move your body like a dancer. Yo, every episode I find
Worst
myself
song
singing.
ever, but
singing
that shit went
song.
9 times platinum.
Yeah, Akon's the man.
I mean, he created electricity in like Africa and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, we'll get to game another time. Because
I love it.
I
polygamy.
haven't gotten through the whole. haven't gotten through the whole album yet. But with Irv, I love hearing old. I actually enjoy, besides like the stuff that he was talking about, like being a chatty patty. I actually enjoyed some of his interviews on Complex because he would talk about like stuff with Hove, X and
Murder
Ja.
Inc.
Yeah.
And I appreciated stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I was like, all right, this is cool. And like he also talked about where he gassed Hove up to do Super Ugly and stuff like that. So like I've heard him in good episodes before. But I don't know if it's like this kind of hit him now. And I wanted to talk to you guys about on the music side as well because you guys probably understand a little bit more than I do with the stems.
Yeah.
When he's talking about that stuff.
Yeah.
Where Ashanti's trying to get that back, right?
Okay.
So I'm not gonna waste our time. Like y'all know how I feel about Murder Inc. or whatever. You know what I mean? But
I didn't know
Let
that.
him know.
at the same time, they had
I didn't watch the interview.
They
by
had
the
they
way.
had
I just saw clips.
they had a moment.
I saw a good amount.
I saw a good
but
amount.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know why I didn't want to watch it? Because it was bait.
Yes.
This whole shit was clickbait to me, and I said, "No, I'm not giving it to you, bro."
No,
Pause.
I honestly, I thought, and I'm pretty sure it still has to do with that. But when you look at it, and like what Chetty was saying right now, I was like, yo, why would he be talking about this? Like, you don't know if it's the moment or whatever. I really think he was high.
Yeah. No, I think
I'm not joking.
Nori really get them
I'm
drunk.
not joking,
Nori gets
son.
Nori
Yo, if
gets
you
them-
look at him, you could see he was slurring.
Yeah.
He was like slurring a little bit. You could see he was like,
And-
people get high and they really thinking like, you know what? I'm gonna say it. You
Yeah.
know, like, and it's like,
You've been there.
for sure, a lot of times.
And we're gonna get to it on our next segment about the journalists and stuff like that, or like just the podcasters.
Yeah.
But in this case, like I feel like Nori will have like someone tell like a great rap story, and they'll be like, yeah, Biggie was in the room when I actually wrote so and so, right? And then he'll be like,
Was it your dad's dick that he wanted to suck?
there you go, yo,
Johnny.
yo, Figs, there you go,
That's a great example.
there you go.
Hey, wait. I just want to say. That's how Nori talks. Like, yo, bro.
Yeah, but
I hate when he's drunk, bro.
It has
Me too.
it
That's
has
exactly-
like
that's when he's drunk. Exactly.
it has like nothing to do with like this guy just
Let's
told
get
this
drunk.
great story, and then now you ask these messy questions.
Mm-hmm,
So he did ask that messy question, and then it was crazy because when Irv was like kind of insulting her and like calling her a bitch and stuff, EFN was the one that was like kind of like saying, all right guys, like let's go kind of like go to
Fat
like
Joe
another.
had a big problem with that.
Yeah.
shit.
I was gonna
Fat
say-
Joe said he's
Right.
a sucker.
Wait, real quick.
And you know how Fat Joe feels about Ja Rule and Irv Gotti. They saved his career.
I
and
know,
all that
yeah,
shit.
he gives him
But
mad
at
props.
that point, he was like, "Nah, bro, we ain't doing that."
That's the reason I actually saw what I saw in the interviews because I saw the Fat Joe thing, and he was like, "Yo,
I have a
he
follow up
called her
question
a
for you
bitch."
guys after this, but go
He's
ahead.
like, "You called her a bitch." He's like, "Yo, listen, what Fat Joe said was great, honestly." He said, "Yo, they like." He was like,
He's
"Yo,
become a great elder statesman.
he
Real
has
quick,
been.
man. Come on, guys.
No, he definitely has, and I'm happy to applaud that because I thought the same thing.
You brought it up.
I mean,
didn't want
50,
to.
50 and Fat Joe were Israel and Palestine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Like they were ready. It was on site.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Real recognized real.
New
It was
York-
one of,
real New York shit. Terror Squad's real. 50 has real,
They
yeah.
were one of those people that like. So what I'm saying is like Fat Joe matured like crazy though.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Like
question.
he matured like crazy. His stories are so he exaggerates a lot because he'll say like it was like 100 people behind me when it's probably only
He's
like
a good storyteller.
He's a good storyteller.
He does not exaggerate, right? They did chase Jay-Z around that office, and Pun actually was able to pick up speed.
Talking
Okay.
That's why that story's so wild. bro.
Meanwhile, we hear about Pun is that in the booth he had to like rock back and forth because he couldn't stand
Chill,
still.
chill.
I mean,
no
you
no
can-
pun
I'm
slander,
not,
bro.
I'm
mean,
not
you-
slandering him.
I mean,
I'm
you
just saying
can-
he's not running around the office.
I mean, you
dog.
can
What
hear
the
Pun.
fuck?
You can
He
hear
is, he's doing this.
Pun breathing heavy.
That's slander, nigga. What the fuck?
Danny
you
DeVito and Penguin.
Johnny, I'm gonna double, triple down. That's the Brooklyn in you.
That's my mom and me.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Joshua saw a good example of how nuts my mom is and why I am the way I am
Oh my
on
god.
July 3rd.
Yo,
So what happened?
She just went in on her ability to fucking just abandon dogs on the side of the road. And then she's like,
she
"No,
broke
but I
Johnny's
love
heart.
dogs."
No, she broke Johnny's heart. Johnny thought that they gave the dog away.
Yeah,
he didn't even like the dog.
I was like 20-something,
He didn't
bro.
even
And I
like
really
the
thought
dog.
they gave the dog to one of her coworkers.
She's like, nah, I just let
She's
the
like,
dog
"Nah,
out.
I took him to Jamaica Ave and left him on the street."
What?
Somebody, yeah. And then I'm
Johnny's-
like, "Mom, so you think you don't love dogs? No
Yeah.
offense. Of course I love dogs. What do you mean?
And
I
I'll do
don't
it
love
again.
dogs? But I'll do it again." There's no remorse, bro. And she just tripled, quadrupled down. And I was like, damn, that is
This explains so much.
Yo, everyone
man.
around her was like, yo,
Holy
don't
shit.
tell that story to nobody.
Yeah,
And she's like, no, I'll tell anybody. I did
Right,
it.
yeah.
And I'll do it again.
And I'll do it again. But I love dogs.
The only person fucking with her is Michael
Johnny
Vick.
was like,
That's it.
yo, next level. I gotta get there.
Yeah,
Johnny was
son.
looking. Johnny was admiring her.
Nah,
like-
part of me did admire it. I was like,
I mean, she
thought I was
she
nuts.
wasn't hurting the puppy. She was just saying like, nah, I can't deal with this shit. I got
and that's
3
Johnny
kids.
and her. Johnny, would be like, yo, listen,
Yeah.
it's best for the dog.
Just not
there
to
were
be with
mad
It was a nice
stray
block.
dogs there.
It was a nice block,
I saw
trust
some
me.
bums that I know for sure would take care of it.
That's exactly.
Yo,
She probably thought.
his life turned upside down in like one.
I'm with a
fell swoop.
family. I'm with a family chilling. All of a sudden,
That
I'm.
dog, I hated that dog though. I still wouldn't have left him on the side of the road.
Yeah, facts. You said that.
That was the dumbest dog in the history of
You
mankind.
said that.
That's
That's
amazing.
It would always just piss on the fucking bed, specifically pick pillows. Like he was an asshole, bro.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, this is your pillow?
That was funny as fuck. When you
Oh,
looked at that dog.
speaking of family and circling
Sorry,
back
yeah,
to
yeah,
the
my
whole
bad, man.
Irv Gotti. No. This is good because like, how do you guys feel about? So say you and us three, we get money together, right? And you know, someone is on a platform like we said, we all go back, and someone on a platform kind of like kind of tearing down my name a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, and I guess you could say like, say Jigs and I have like a strained relationship, and you guys are on a platform with him where he's just saying, yo, Chetty's this, and this, and this. You know what I mean? You don't think it's going to be strange where now you come back for us to try to get money? And what I was trying to say is that because, like, Ja was just sitting there. And him and Ashanti still do shows
But
together.
that would.
So I wanted to know, what's your opinion about how Josh, maybe I'll start with Hanson.
No, yeah,
I know
start
how
with
you-
Hanson, yeah.
I know how you feel about Ja Rule.
I hate Ja.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not lying.
Yeah,
I'm not lying.
yeah, no,
I
yeah.
never liked Ja,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even when he was
His
popping.
character.
Johnny would tell you that.
I like Ja.
Yeah.
No,
But,
it's not even that. Yeah, I don't like him. I was gonna say it's not even that I don't like him. No,
I
I
don't
don't
like him now.
I don't like him.
I did
I
like
never
him
liked him
as a rapper.
But
and I
can you
don't like his
separate-
music.
Can you separate the two? Like, can you just
I could.
Can you sit there? Because you have close relationships with both people, but it's like now we got to come back to like do this show now. But you already heard what Jig said, and you stood there and you just kind of like
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple times I think he tried to like say, all right, but he wasn't really like there because he laughed about a lot of stuff too.
Yeah. No.
So how you guys feel about that?
Just to add before we talk about that,
Yeah.
what Josh said was a couple of times was like, "Yo, this is Irv's. This is Irv's
He did
truth.
say that. He did say that.
This is
yeah.
Irv's truth. Like,
Yeah.
yo, honestly, I
I
didn't
don't
even
know.
know what was going on in
Yeah.
the relationship.
Yeah. But let me ask you a question.
Don't fuck
If
with that
if
guy.
we're that close, right?
Yeah.
He definitely knows about Shanti.
No,
and,
that's what I'm saying.
And Irv.
That's what
that's
I'm
what I
saying.
understand.
He
Like,
knew
that's-
when he said
he's
that.
flat out lying.
It's because he knew the truth and like what he saw, his truth.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean? Like that's why they were asking Ja a little bit because then when he said that they were like, "Yo, what do you feel about that?" Almost a little bit, and it's like,
Yes,
"Yo,
you go first because I
Being that you're
didn't
close
see
to
it, so
both of
I'm
them,
kind of.
yeah.
no." So Ja could have easily been like, "Yo, you know," but because he wanted to like plead the fifth in a way, he was like, "Yo, this is Irv's truth. I didn't even know what was going on,
Right.
but this is his reality from his perspective. But like my perspective, it don't even matter type shit. Like, you know, like I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, yo, dog, you did the sucker thing in a way. We don't really know the details,
Right.
but it definitely seems that way because it's kind of like you really could have just said, yo, you know what? Yeah, I you know, they would, whatever. You could have talked about that, but I think what I was saying, like what you were saying before with Fat Joe, like Fat Joe was right when he was saying like, yo, and that's why I saw the show originally because Fat Joe said like, yo, you got Ja, who's supposed to be like her brother, sitting next to him while he's saying that. It's his responsibility to say,
To
you're not
check-
suppo- yeah, you're not
to
supposed to be
check him.
saying like, yo, chill.
That's tough. That's
So
tough.
that's
Because
what we asking you. Yeah.
if I'm thinking about them, Irv and Ja have a lot more history, brotherhood, kinship than Ashanti and Ja.
Yeah,
Right? Like Irv believed in Ja when no one did.
yeah.
Right? And throughout whatever they've been through and gone through, he stayed there. Ashanti did a peace, see you later. Let me go do my own thing.
And that was Irv's thing.
Like y'all niggas is y'all too troublesome.
Yeah.
This murder ain't shit.
But
is getting in.
her people told her like to like get us to get away from them or whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and she followed suit.
And she followed suit. Yeah.
Right? So at this point, I'm not gonna shit on Ja for
That's true.
kind of siding with Irv at that point because I still remember when you bounced on us.
Okay.
Right? Unlike Irv,
But they're
Irv
still
never
getting,
bounced
they're
on.
still getting money together.
We
though.
still getting money
Yeah,
together,
still-
but you
yeah,
came
yeah.
back because your way of doing things didn't pan out with Nelly.
Yeah.
Right? Like the shit that you did because you thought we were done and you had something
and
behind
that's
you.
their real beef. Is like kind of like
So
It's-
you don't. So what
Beyond
do you
a
guys? Do
relationship.
you guys think that? That's why I said. Do you think it's more of the relationship or more? Because it's not like she signed with Dirty ENT.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just started dating Nelly.
I think
she separated herself from them.
yeah.
right.
It's
And
the same thing Lloyd did.
Well,
But they wanted
Yeah.
no kind of like, oh, Murder Inc. is too.
Right.
There's too much shit going on there.
I
Right?
was gonna let you.
Yeah.
finish,
So at that point, I don't know. I kind of I don't see. I get where Ja's like, yo, that's not my point of view type shit, because that's the only way that he knows, like, yo, not for nothing, Irv is my brother. Yeah, I'm getting money with Ashanti, but my loyalty will always lie with Irv. So right now, I know Irv's point of view is a little bit more heartfelt. He's emotional. He's a bitch-ass nigga. But when all is said and done, I'm not going to, be like, yo, actually, the way I saw it right now, because this is Irv's platform. This is not my show right now. This is his shit. I don't agree with him letting them go off and in talking bad about her, using like crazy derogatory words to her. Like there, I'd be like, yo, chill. Like you just said, right? So we're on a show. It's us. We're with Jigs and shit like that. And Jigs is like, yo, Chetty's a fucking cocksucker, bro. Da-da-da-da. I'll be like, all right. When I use that terminology, y'all niggas got your problem, different ball game. But I know Chetty don't suck cock. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I get where Fat Joe was like, yo, bro, don't let this nigga just
That's the only thing.
call her a bitch left and right and say all this wild shit.
He didn't say it like once though.
Yeah.
He kept on repeating it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
like
what I mean?
a herd-ass little bitch.
And at
Right,
some
bro.
point, and I for real, I agree with like everything you said because it's true. But at some point, like Ja, and maybe behind the scenes he should have told. Maybe he told him behind the scenes or whatever. But like Ja should have found even a way that wasn't so obvious, so he didn't like make Irv look bad.
Change the subject, some shit.
Yeah, something to be like yo, like yo, because that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like
Maybe they were both inebriated.
Yeah,
Maybe he himself was like high or drunk or
Maybe.
some shit. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
are.
trying to
Yeah,
excuse
they
people.
are. Yeah,
but that's why you need somebody on the outside because when they're telling the story, like you can get how somebody can get caught up. And like Chetty said, he said it multiple times. At some point, it's like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta respect people. You know what I mean? Like I know you have your issues, whatever. But when that's the line you cross. Like
You're on a platform where 1,000 people are gonna see it. It's not just us in the room talking
forever for as
being
many
like,
times
yo,
as they want to see.
Yeah,
it.
like I wouldn't let you, me personally, I'm not going to sit there while you shit on Brenda.
Yeah.
You can shit on her all day. That's your wife.
Or she
Not my
jump
business.
up.
But if you're like, yo, that stupid bitch, da-da-da-da-da, I'll be like, yo, chill.
Yeah.
That's still your kid's mom. Or some
Exactly.
shit. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Or you shitting on your girl. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I won't participate in it, but I won't also make light of it. Like, me personally, I'm going to be like,
Nah. Ja was laughing though.
Yeah,
Ja
Ja
was
was.
laughing.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
Ja
saying.
was laughing though.
like,
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
to
yeah.
me, it's some sucker
Yeah,
shit.
Ja was
I
laughing.
get the
Ja
sucker
was laughing
aspect.
though.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Chetty Wallin.
Yeah, because they both.
That's exactly what he was doing. Exactly in a lot of ways. Yeah.
They both suckers. That's why, yo.
Yeah, nigga.
Well, we don't know them that well,
G-Unit,
but
bro.
maybe.
Both.
I know what I know
wouldn't
from
be
what
surprised.
G-Unit said, and I believe G-Unit.
50 said he was fucking the stylist. I believe him.
Facts.
it.
That's it. 150 live.
Yeah.
You fed your bitch Twinkies, nigga. Fucking fed her fast food.
I was about to say Elephant in the Sand, but that brings it back to Fat
just-
Joe.
No,
That was a
yeah.
great album title, though. That was a great mixtape title. It was.
Well, the last question, just to and we
funny.
could wrap up this topic, but what I wanted to know was like, so
Wrap
you see how
up, get it?
women, that's a good,
Genius,
nice.
yeah. Mhm.
The king of the double entendre. Is that a double
Yeah,
entendre?
Chetty's almost like, you know what? Let me not say anything else. Let me just go wrap up. Jump into the next topic.
No, not
Perfect
even
segue.
No, not that. Because I have another question.
Curator.
I have
Nah,
another,
I'm
no, I have
fucking
another
with
question relating to the topic.
Nah, bring it.
So there's women that go on these platforms, write books, tell-alls, and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff I was reading was like, well, what's different for what those women were doing compared to? I have my answer, but I just want to ask you guys, what's different from when women are doing that compared to like how Irv just did this? Irv just did a whole tell-all.
That's a good question, man. I
Right?
like that question, yeah.
I think
I
approach.
know I'm good at my job.
Yeah.
I think approach is the difference, right? Like, I think what people had more beef with Irv's approach was the like you see it in his face, like the gross look,
The
and
tears?
like
He's holding back
For
tears.
real.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
like again the derogatory terms, right? Like and making almost like throwing her in the dirt, like yo this bitch would have no career if it weren't for me doing what I did. You know, kind of that's where the approach is different. I'm not backing up women at all, never in my life. But I also see-
WNBA flat commercial forever.
yeah. Fact.
Yeah, that shit was so good. Yo, they were on the waiting list to get on a plane.
Nah,
bro.
I didn't send it.
WNBA champions.
shit.
I made that
Shit.
part up. Maybe
Yeah.
not champions.
Maybe they are. It was playoffs, so who knows?
It
Maybe
makes
they're on their
sense.
way.
So,
I don't know what the championships. You can't win anything when you're
Yeah.
playing against
They get
backup.
the little trophies.
Or on Soul Plane, they were passing the bucket of chicken back.
yeah, facts.
But I guess what's your view of it?
I look at it as a man.
Fuck Superhead.
There's more pride. Yeah, there's just more pride. Like I think it has to be like the guy as well. Like if damn it, ain't white girls too long. If Kevin Federline did this, I'd expect it, right?
Kevin Federline.
Yeah.
No one knows
You
who
know
that
what I
is,
mean?
Jenny.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, Britney Spears is relevant.
We know because we're old.
Nah,
but-
nah, Britney's relevant. Son.
Yeah, she's super relevant.
But
no one knows
because
facts.
but didn't he show
Google
up
search.
recently to like her like she was about to get married and he
Yeah.
was like stop.
No,
or-
he didn't
or-
stop her.
Oh,
It was somebody
another
else.
guy. Right, right.
Kevin Federline is a good dad.
But what I'm saying
Supposedly
though is
he is,
like
sorry, he is.
what I'm saying though is like if it's a guy like him like an attention person like a Jake Paul or something like that.
Yeah.
And I can't even say that because those guys they're actually being able to. I mean,
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, I get what
they're
you're saying.
actually fighting people.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm
They do
saying?
their own
Guys
thing for
shit.
respect, almost in a way.
But
Like,
like-
their own,
but like
That's
yeah.
what made this all the more weird, bro.
Herb just you
Yeah,
just
because he has shit going for him.
because
as well.
you just
You
sold
don't need this.
your catalog for your masters
Exactly.
for $300 million. Like you're behind some of whether we like it or not. Murder Inc. had a moment.
Yeah.
And he's done some great records with Jay-Z, and Volume 1 is actually one of the work he did on Volume 2 is probably Jay-Z's best-selling album, if I remember correctly.
Irv is,
and he was behind a lot of it.
Yes.
So like
We can never shit on him music.
you don't need to do that though. So it's like one of those things like obviously I don't idolize him, but like when you meet you're somebody you look up to, and you're just kind of like he's a fucking he's whack.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of got from him there. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I think there's just different. There's different levels.
That's why he's a sucker, though.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Because not for nothing, with 300 mil, I'm going to tell you what to do. You pay a bunch of influencers to fucking say that they just saw your documentary. That'll get you way more views than you going out there like a bitch-ass sucker and saying all this wild shit.
He did a that's also
He could be high. He's still a bitch-ass
that's
nigga.
also old school.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Because we get
I'm
high
just saying
as
that he
fuck.
talk way too.
That's old school mentality though. That's old school mentality of like shock of like if you watch the Murder Inc. Thing, you'll see like the scandal. But like for me, I'm like I don't need to watch it now because I know
I'm with you.
I know. Do I want to hear the little stories about like it was?
You would watch regardless, though.
The stories
That's
about,
probably why.
Like the story, I would hear stories about Big, like how, Big was with Charlie Baltimore when he got into the car accident when Little C's, flipped over the car or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like the story got funnier because like Charlie Baltimore it's actually not funny, but like she was like
I used to like Charlie Baltimore.
she was injured. And like Big, when Cameron went to rap for him, Big was still was not in the hospital. He was in his bed, like recuperating. He had 2 girls in bed with him.
Nurse
You know what I'm saying?
Sponge bath.
Dog,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that right now. That whole verse, exactly. The
Well,
doctor said I need about
a podcast that I do like and I'm enjoying a lot more, maybe because I'm older and I like that type of music. But like Math Papas. Oh my bad.
I've been hearing a lot about that. No, I've been hearing a lot about that.
Math shit is dope.
Yeah, I've been hearing
Math
about
shit
that.
has been fire for a minute. That whole barbershop approach he's been doing.
Yeah, it's stole from us, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's what
Nah,
it
it's
is.
true.
You know?
Nah, I
It's
said
like-
he's been doing that for 3 years.
This show's been on for 3
This
years.
show is old, bro.
Whoa, shout out to Matt Hoffman.
Like,
I
nah,
apologize.
it's just
take that
I don't
back.
know
You
where
shouldn't
it
have
caught
said that,
where it
dog.
caught
Edit
this
that
traction.
fucking thing, man.
I'm gonna take it all off.
You got it from us.
I don't know where it caught attraction though. That's like
No,
as of late.
I think he started.
When he interviewed Joe Budden.
Could be.
He did 21 Savage. He did Joe Budden.
You knew that already. That's why you said
He's
it.
had Fat Joe. He's had some.
And it was
he's
after
had
the
some.
Joe
He's
Budden
had some
show.
bangers.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like.
Y'all still would listen to Maul in Parks or whatever. Maul and what's the kid's
Roy.
name? Roy.
Johnny's such a
Fucked
dick,
up.
son.
Why y'all gave them $10 million? Bro?
I listen to them when
Not
I
right.
listen to them when they have a guest. Because the Jermaine Dupri episode was really good. Because they're kind of like us. In my opinion, I feel like you love the music so much that you would ask, if you met like somebody, you would ask these questions to them, right?
Yeah.
I did want to
So I
see the
thought it was
Division episode.
so they're really good at that.
Yeah, yeah.
But when it's just them two, I'm just like, I don't,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I
Why
don't
they
care
gave
enough.
them $10 million?
I mean, more power to them. Give me $10 million.
They
to-
did
to
it
hear
because
things
it's
about
like,
mine.
yo, exactly.
Well, it's off. Whether they like to
You know what
do it
they
or not,
did?
it's off of Joe's
They
back.
did the Frank Ocean Blonde.
It's off of Joe's back.
Remember when he gamed the
Yeah,
label to
yeah,
give him
yeah.
like $20 million or whatever?
But I forgot the details of that. But yeah,
It
he
was-
gamed
Blonde
them. or
was a
something
good
like
album, though.
that. No, but he gamed
yeah.
them.
He gamed the system
What
to
he
get
did
out
was,
of his contract.
yeah,
and
what he did was he
they-
put out a free like video that was like an album, and then he ended
So
up putting
genius,
Blonde out
bro.
like the next day or something. He did some
Yo,
weird
Frank, I
shit.
miss you,
Yeah.
bro. What are you doing? Oh, he's doing a house album.
Actually, he just put out a dick pic with a dick ring.
All right, I don't miss you. All
You
right.
didn't know that? You didn't know
That went the wrong way.
He's selling.
that didn't make the group chat.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
I
No,
read
I'm
it.
not
I
in
read
that
it.
group
He's
chat.
selling.
I read it. I read it.
selling.
I read it.
He's selling a actual like he sells jewelry supposedly.
That's his NFT?
No, he has like a jewelry like company. That's his.
Yeah, there's a line. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly a line.
That's so
And one
gay,
of the
bro.
first, I believe one of the first products is this. He puts out like a dick ring. That's exactly his first piece of jewelry.
He's so gay.
It went viral. It went crazy. People would talk about it.
Oh, you see my new video?
The who?
The new video I just did, right? The little
Yeah,
clip,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
How many people have hit me up and saying, "Are you saying be gay at the beginning?" I say peep game.
I know.
You know.
Who the fuck wouldn't know that?
Bro.
Well, because you're a New Yorker and you talk faster.
Peep
than other
game. They
people.
wouldn't know
That's
that.
exactly
I
what.
guess.
Yo, one of
That's what it
my
is.
mentors.
Yeah.
He's like, "What is it you say at the beginning?"
Because in
and
New
I
York,
said, "Peep game."
we
He's
don't
like,
have time.
Bro, slow
That's
down, man.
funny.
It sounds like you said be gay. I know. My niece told me the same shit.
That's weird.
One of my friends told me the same
It
shit.
didn't even cross my mind.
But let me
I
ask
got,
you a question.
Like, 8
Check out the
different
video,
people.
Check out the video, though.
Plug.
It's just right
He
here.
doesn't, he doesn't say be gay,
Be
but you can
gay.
check it out and see if he does.
This is the video.
Have an opinion.
I hope you enjoy it.
Exactly.
Do you want it to be
We're
the,
back.
Do you want it to be the brunch banter next week? Did Handsome say be gay?
Oh, and it got me thinking afterwards. Damn, man, I needed to say peep game.
It's like rap. Like when you do, when you do music and shit like that, you be
You
on some
sound
shit
like
like
Gary
that.
V.
Yeah.
Peep game.
Oh,
Damn,
Teddy,
man.
that was
I
good.
love those
Son,
Gary
that
V.
was
You
a Gary
sounded
V.
like Gary V.
Yeah, have you heard about NFTs?
Yeah.
For that guy, he does-
You know, if someone doesn't see what you bring to the table, they can get a seat somewhere else.
yeah. But shout out to Gary V though. That's the man.
Oh, he's the
That's
guy.
my
He's the man.
inspiration and sensation of the nation.
That's the man.
Let's get back to rap radar.
It's
B
back.
dot, what up?
It's back, man.
Elliot Wilson, what's good?
Shout
Yeah,
out,
it's
man.
back.
Shout
That's
out.
fire, man.
Queens,
Yes, sir.
what's poppin'?
And Elliot Wilson, you know, I think he's half Ecuadorian too. So
Oh, he
shout out
is?
to- yeah.
Yo, Hispanics in this place. I don't know Elliot or Wilson. None of that is Hispanic, but it works.
but you know,
Yeah.
Hispanics in the rap game, we always look like we're a niche.
And it's a
crowd.
lie.
That's why
We
Fat Joe
started
and-
this shit.
yeah.
Rap started in Puerto
Johnny-
Rico,
Johnny,
a.k.a. the Bronx.
you're not wrong. Melly Mel will tell you. Actually, I just saw an interview with this dude that I was talking about that beginning of rap with him.
Listen, man, y'all want
Grandmaster Cass.
man.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
talking about the beginning of hip hop.
You gotta think about it. Hispanics just rhyme when we talk. Period.
Yeah,
Everything is a melody, bro.
we talk like pimps.
That's it, huh?
You know, pimps talk like that, like they're rapping.
Nah,
I don't know either. You're right.
never done with a pimp.
You're
job.
right. You're right.
Unless that guy in Colombia was a pimp.
So you guys just walk around going to hip hop, the hip it hop hop, you don't stop.
Exactly, son. That's how a pimp talks. That's how a pimp talks. Hip hop was
Yo.
invented by a pimp.
Yo,
For sure.
shit.
For sure.
So yeah,
Rap radar.
rap radar and real rap journalism.
Nah,
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
I
Teddy's favorite topic.
I appreciate.
I
no,
know- I know
appreciated-
you do.
I
I know you
appreciated
do.
the tweet about real rap journalism because
Because we read the source, bro.
it's just related. Yes, that. Yeah, no,
The
we
source
read
was
good,
fucking
read
the
good
Bible.
articles.
Timing
Yeah,
us?
yeah, read good articles. You know, yes, I am.
Oh,
Yo, handsome, why you blew him up,
Yeah.
son?
it's kind of weird.
Don't look at it then.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts. Simple.
I gotta talk faster.
Handsome under pressure. He's sweating now. For sure.
No, it's also my drinking. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, man, I got
No.
you, man.
I'm like, all right, you know what? I gotta space out my my
Yeah.
alcohol because like I was trying to hold this until the cheers because I'm like, yo, gotta count my calories, man.
Bro. Oh, no, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
we
I'm
done with the
like, all right,
bottle? Then no wonder
Oh,
you don't
shit.
serve us.
Nah, Josh is back.
I'm back, baby.
Josh is back.
He
But,
got so jealous of the Constantly Create Shop episode. He
That
saw
nigga got
Teddy
drunk.
with the
That niggas
adequate,
got drunk in the episode.
adequate pour throughout the
Niggas
whole
got-
episode.
That niggas got drunk in the episode, dog. I'm like,
Nah,
yo,
dude. Not 1 minute where we
our
parched.
turn.
Oh man.
Nah, but Teddy, I didn't mean to sidetrack you. I'm sorry.
No, we are real journalists, yo. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, that's right.
It's what
we
do.
are. We definitely are. We're the like,
No,
new age
look,
journalists.
I'm more interested, like when we had like just bringing up constantly create. I'm more interested in what the person's doing and your approach, as opposed to say we knew stuff about DJ that like only certain people knew, and we are just like, hey, like that shock shit. Like there's a way, there's like a certain like I don't know how to say, like there's like a certain class that you have to like approach it with, and I do feel like Elliot and B Dot, they do that without, like when they did the Drake interview.
Dog. All the
They did that
the
shit
Jay
without.
interview,
Yeah, they did
the
that shit
fucking
without.
Griselda
yeah,
interview.
Yeah,
like,
the Griselda interview is the what actually attracted
Facts.
me to the
Yeah.
to their music. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta check them out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then once I heard like, well, I knew Benny. And I heard some Conway stuff, but then when like
West
all
Side
three of
and
them
all of-
together
yeah,
was just kind
exactly.
of like, and then West Side doing all the wrestling stuff made me, of course,
Yeah.
like attracted to that type of music.
Pause.
And then I said that type of music.
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
said,
true.
Yeah,
That's true. That's very true. I was already set on pause.
yeah. Thank you. Keep me on my toes, man.
premeditated pausing.
Yeah.
But,
It
nah.
was.
but like I would prefer that to get to know the subject and to hear like the stories as opposed to being like, and Nori had that for a second. Like And whether we like it or not, Han, that was something that kind of like we clicked on years ago.
Yeah.
When Drink Champs was just when they were going to like people's hotel rooms and they were talking all these stories. And
Bro,
I would
that
be like,
first DMX
I'd be like,
episode-
yo, it's amazing, yo.
Untouchable, bro.
When-
That first mega episode, every mega episode they did.
The episode where they had Tony Ayo, Corrupt, Daz, they were in a fucking hotel room.
I forgot about that one.
And
Yeah.
Yayo literally like stood his ground with them, where he was just like, "Nah, New York wasn't backing down." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know when like he was outnumbered by California
'Cause that-
guys. I'm
yeah,
saying
exactly,
like,
yeah,
"Yo,
yeah.
we had y'all like this, and this," and he was just like, "Nah, it wasn't like that." You know what I mean? Then when we got the Interscope, all y'all wanted to work like, but you could tell there was like some type of awkwardness.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was still
It is
cool.
what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
And it was
a
what it is.
disagreement.
There's not
It's a
one
respectful
state
disagreement.
that
Yeah.
could fuck with New York.
And
Yeah.
Nori has now become
true.
even like with Ye shit. It was just kind of like, cause and this is just my opinion. I think like if Ye had said the thing about like the backpacking thing, I think other like I don't think Math would let that go. I think he would have been like, yo, but you did do
Yeah, yeah, I
you know
feel
this
you.
and this. When
Which is the
Nori's
right
just
thing.
kind
People
of
want to
like
hear that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if he allowed EFN to talk a little bit more, we would get better stories as far as like, and maybe I guess it could just be me because maybe I'm not a page 6 guy as much as. Don't get me wrong, everybody has devices. We all like to hear like funny stories.
I
or whatever
still
the
like
case may
hip hop
be.
beef, bro. The moment I know niggas is beef,
I listen to Cam
Yeah.
and 50's conversation every now and then because it's fucking funny as fuck.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
But how excited were you when
Mason
Mason Cam were on the
On
phone?
the phone. That's
I
awesome.
thought it was dope.
That's
That
awesome.
shit felt great.
I thought it
man.
was
Of course.
dope.
I agree.
And I thought it was dope when
We've been waiting for that literally
Okay.
forever, pretty much.
when Mace told $1 million worth of game where he goes, yo, I didn't have shoes and I used to get my shit from Cam.
Yeah.
Like that's dope shit. That's shit that he was like, yo, yeah, Cam was supposed to go sign with, like kind of like you got Mace's side of the story about how where, he didn't want to bust down the money for horse and carriage. And all that
Yeah, I
stuff
didn't
or whatever.
understand either. Remember?
I understand it now.
For years, yeah, I was
actually
like,
understand it
yo,
now, yeah.
Mace wanted 20 racks.
Yeah,
like, what
yeah,
the fuck?
no. What he was telling was like, go to them.
That's
and
what I
tell
love
them, yo,
about
get
these
this bread and let's
sources.
split it down.
That's what I love about these sources.
But the way they
that
make
everyone
it
gets this-
seem,
like,
to Cam at that time, they're young. So
Yeah.
to him, it was like,
yeah.
you want
Yo,
20 racks,
And not
bro?
even, yo, you're not gonna. The only
Mace
thing
like, get it
now,
from the
in a
label.
barrel, son.
nah, but handsome. If
Crabs
I
in a
was
barrel.
on and like, I'm all over this song that I'm on with you, and you need to get put on, dogs.
I'm with you,
I
Chetty.
understand the money.
Yeah.
I understand the money.
And I'm going to push you to do it.
But yo,
But when
dogs,
push comes to shove,
how much more would we
Yeah,
have
I'm with you.
sold or made? Or I know, like maybe he knows Cam is a certain way, but I know
Nah,
there would be
they
a
would've
time.
avoided all
There
this,
would be
bro.
a time where like I'm down and I'm gonna be like, yo, but I had Mace in this video.
Facts.
The video looks so stupid
It look
without
weird.
Mace.
No, I agree. Yo, any
I remember
music
saying
video,
that.
any
I
music
remember
video that
saying
doesn't
that.
have the
Yo.
artist in it, you kind of feel like,
I hated
why
that,
the
dude.
fuck didn't that happen?
Yo,
Exactly. When you had like the people just dancing at the
ask
person's
Kanye.
Or when they died too early. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you didn't make the
Kanye.
video yet? Why am I watching this fucking pun video? There's no
No,
pun
that's
in
kind
it.
of true though. They should have prepared for that.
Yeah, Pop Smoke should have made his video before he got hit, right?
Before you even make the song,
Yeah.
make the videos to make sure
Yeah,
that
bro.
Just go like this.
I'm watching. It's so hard. I'm watching every artist and their mother
that was
except for
ridiculous.
Pun.
That was ridiculous. With the
No.
graffiti on the
I
wall.
like
and
that
everything.
video. I like that video. Everybody's going around.
Nah.
Yo, it's a dedication video. That's so fucked up. That's a dedication video.
That's
And then
like
they had like the
Thank God Fat Joe grew up.
They had
Because if
the-
not, I'll get killed.
they had the cartoon.
Can't
like,
wait to be on Terror Squad.
Nah, man, it was that's such a good.
You're like, yeah,
Fat Joe,
it's all
Fat
publicity.
Joe, I
It's
like
all
that
for
video,
show.
man. Fat Joe, I like that video.
It's all
man.
love, man. It's all love.
Hey, yo, fuck Irv.
And Cuban Link.
Well, we spoken well about Terror Squad. I was talking about
No,
how real they
100%,
are.
man.
You know,
Listen.
Fat Joe's underrated. We've spoken really well.
Yo, I saw ill meme. Damn, you know this girl. She sent it to me. Forgot her name. Fuck, I'm being an asshole. Sorry, forgive me. But it was like, I didn't know you were Puerto Rican, and it was like, sorry, I forgot to wear my TS chain.
Oh shit.
I didn't see that.
And it was so funny. It was stupid, but it was so funny.
It
'cause
was.
it's true.
It was.
The Yankee hat and the butt naked.
Can I throw one Puerto Rican joke? I know we're not trying to like
Yeah, let's do
isolate
it. Let's
people.
do it.
Nah, I saw like a starter pack like picture.
Yeah, I saw so.
My favorite part was the long keychain, the janitor chain. Jean shorts.
They
the
all
janitor-
had it, nigga. Jean shorts with
jersey,
the boots
with
on,
a jersey.
the jersey on with the holy jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, man.
Yo, listen, that's the Caribbean in them, man.
Nah, they
That's a
fire,
Caribbean thing to
man.
do. Wear jerseys.
My
You know,
favorite
toes
women,
and-
Puerto Rican women. Y'all know.
Yeah, that Johnny's throwing them a bone, making sure.
Nah,
that,
that's
you know,
never gonna change, bro.
Yeah, no, that's facts. You said that.
Y'all
Especially
got-
from
you
Brooklyn.
Guys, yeah, you're all corrupt.
Puerto Ricans from
and all
Brooklyn,
shit,
you
but
said, right?
Puerto Rican women from Brooklyn, you take the cake.
Specifically from Brooklyn.
That's a fact. with the black hair.
You know what's funny? That he's not lying though. He's been telling me that since I was a kid. Though.
No, you just and I
Nah,
see
listen, man. You say too. Like I think you say Dominicans from the Bronx are kind of like a different type of girl.
They
But
are.
like yo, but number one for me is
Puerto Rican
Puerto
girls
Rican from
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Yeah, they're just different. You say that's
not
true.
true.
That's not a lie.
What, to hold a gun for you? Or you saying it's bad?
I think he might like that
Nah,
part
I
of
mean,
it.
you could just go fist to fist with them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
and not know if you're gonna win.
That's
Right,
attractive.
right.
That's attractive.
But anyway, Rap Radar's back. I'm excited.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. And shout out to B Dot. Shout out to
Yeah,
Elliot
shout out to
Wilson.
Elliot, yeah.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
man.
I think
Especially when
more-
Elliot was talking about how young Queens kid, fucking always hungry. Even though he was editorial assistant, there was other people there, but he always stood out. And you see it. You see it, and even watching Miller's lives, the angles and the views that he has, he's never afraid to say what the fuck he thought. And this
That's
isn't
true.
new.
No, that's true. That's true.
This kid has always been this way. Like,
Oh, when his top 10 MCs are gaining traction. Like,
Yeah.
even though some of them suck.
his list sucks.
I'll be real with you.
He has one of the worst
That
lists.
might,
when he had the Lil
but that
Wayne.
might be one of the most concrete lists, though. Every time he puts out that list,
Yeah,
that is like the list in rap.
Right, because
A lot of people go back to it.
rappers are getting you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Yeah, because when he gave my respect the most, like, he had my respect before because I love his grind. But was the Mano shit.
Okay, yeah.
When he really stood up with Mano, was just like, yo, but like, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
I'm just
Mano
kinda
was
like,
tight about
Yeah, Mano was kind of like, well, because
Brooklyn niggas don't know how to take fucking
he thinks-
criticism, bro.
but it wasn't good
yeah,
though.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no,
I'm with
get
you,
it.
I'm with you.
But yeah,
That's why he
yeah.
don't know how to take criticism, bro.
Yeah,
He was
right.
like, but you my man. It's like,
Yeah.
yo,
I hate people say
but
shit
music
like
is
that,
music, bro.
But he
Shout out
did,
to Mano,
and,
though. I don't
and,
want
he
him to
didn't,
get
and
at
he
me.
and he didn't
One
say
day.
and he didn't say it like malicious to him.
Loud
You're a nice
boys.
guy.
He was
good.
explaining to me. He was just
Good
like, yo,
raps.
maybe it didn't sell as much because it wasn't as good as All the Above and all these other songs that you had before or whatever. You know what I mean? Where you had the song with T-Pain on it at that point where T-Pain was like out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that song wasn't that good either.
And it was like, but it was like, oh,
I'm being real with you. I remember in the club, like I was like,
song,
okay,
like,
Mano hit with the first song. The
Yo, your dad was so
Hi
hyped about that
haters,
song, bro.
Hi hate, yeah, he
or
was.
a million,
But that did like all
That
the above.
T-Pain song,
the song
oh
"A
my
Million
God.
Bucks." That with Swiss Beats, like
See my
that's-
dad dancing to that.
That's
It
a
was
big song
embarrassing.
for Mano. You know what I mean? At the time, it was a big song for
No question, yeah.
in the clubs. But it's like, and then when the other shit didn't sell, that's when. But B Dot wasn't afraid to say, "Yo, it wasn't this." You know what I mean? That's why it didn't, it didn't have a Swiss Beats beat or it didn't have T-Pain on the hook.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that's his nice way of saying it.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be real with you,
Because I'll be honest,
that's a
with
way
you,
to not embarrass him and say, "Yo, you're not coming correct."
I don't remember Mano's verses, but I remember All the Aboves, like the hook.
Yeah.
I
Tell me,
remember
what do you see? Remember that?
Yeah.
That was the beginning. That was the first
Listen,
line.
First of all, Mano got bars. I've always loved Mano.
Nah,
style.
dog, I don't hate
But
Mano.
I'm
Yeah, I
not with
love
you.
Mano.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
song, never.
No.
It never clicked with me. It
Bro,
didn't hit.
But
that's
they were
why people need the right people around
But
them.
they
Real
were
talk.
talking. They were
Yeah.
talking sales at that point. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Where he was just like, "Oh, but at this point, I was doing the." He was blaming everything
Look,
else.
look,
other
no
than,
offense, real talk, and I
yeah.
don't mean to sidetrack, but I'll do it real quick. A lot of these people sometimes have like the wrong people who don't know shit about rap, and they just be around them. And I know that because I'm not trying to think, but like Mano, my dad like knows some people around him, and I would hear people, those people, I knew some of those
Tell
people,
me, your Pac.
and they would tell me like, "Yo, Mano got a new record coming out, whatever."
They were
blah.
yes
and it's
men,
like,
bro.
yo, no, but those people who actually had influence in what.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, wait, why are you even telling him what's dope or not? Because like, what the fuck do you know?
What do you know about rap, bro?
Exactly. What the fuck do you know about rap? But like you said,
You know about keys.
the bottom line is what you said. Yeah, exactly. The bottom line is what you said right now is like, yes, man. Then you could relate in some other way.
That was kind of my shit with
And because that's
Irv
your circle.
and this dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's
With-
all yes men.
With
Yeah.
Ja.
So when you're like, yo, nobody could be like this and that, da, da, da. Nah, because whatever Irv and Ja say, everybody in the circle is like,
That's a fact.
gotta protect my check.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
DJ was talking about that. You're like,
Yeah.
yo, you gotta have the right people in your
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
No matter what way you look
But
at it.
that
it's
and not
necessary.
to get in some real life shit, but that depends on you though. Because you got to show people that you can take that. Like,
Yeah.
you want people to be real around
Like,
you.
I'ma keep you in my circle
People are
even
gonna
if you
show
shit
you
on
that.
me.
They will do it, and if you shoot down those, like every time people keep it real with you, they're not gonna do it again.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like,
wouldn't.
you know what? Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be like, you know what? At this point, all right, cool. I know what you're about. I'm not gonna give you that opinion anymore. I'm just gonna tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Josh, what circle are you in? Are you with Kid Cudi or are you with Kanye West?
I'm with Kanye, man. Come on, is that even a question, bro?
I don't think there should be a question with anybody.
Why everybody? Don't even lie and don't even act like this. Why was everybody happy in our group chat about Pete Davidson get done by Kim Kardashian. Everybody was happy. No one wanted to
Niggas is
say
lying.
it, but we all joked
it's
about
not
it.
even a yay thing, right? It's more like
It's sucker shit.
Yeah.
It's just sucker shit.
You a clown. You got used.
Title this.
Yeah, no,
title
it's
this
true.
shit some type of sucker
It's
shit.
true.
You know what I mean? Like, there's
I'll be
a
real
lot
with
of
you.
suckers in this.
I'll be
fucking,
real with you.
yeah.
Even especially, I don't mean to like take it like to the next level, Mr. Whatever, but like especially like Kanye and Kim had like a family, and this dude stepped in, and not everyone, but there's a lot of women, especially too, that were on some.
that was the best feeling, bro.
Yo, this is okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, move on to like yo. You guys don't really understand that you're breaking up. Like they don't really see that. You know what I mean? And then you break up a family, do all that kind of shit, and then. I remember when Kim.
I think they should have just been lower about their shit.
But Kanye was talking crazy a little bit.
And they can do that. They're rich enough to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's on purpose.
They were doing it to hurt Kanye.
Exactly.
That's
and she was. And
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
a pawn.
yeah.
And guess what? Now look. So that's my only thing with it. Is like, yo, when it happened, people were on some like,
You
yo,
know,
Kanye wilding out. He's being a dick to him. He's talking about like in the music video, whatever. And then he wrote back to him like, yo, I'm with your wife in the bed. Like,
I said this.
get over it. And like, yo, dog, I don't care what Kanye's been doing. You do that, that's over
every
the top,
woman
son.
that
Real
took
talk.
Kim's side on that is a stupid idiot.
Yeah.
You're a stupid idiot. Your mom's a bitch. Because when all is said and done,
What's wrong with you?
it's just the truth. You had to be a fucking mentally retarded human being to not see
Johnny dives into it. son.
why
He
Kanye
leans
was
into
acting how he was acting.
I mean, he was
No,
getting.
yeah,
he
that's
was,
the thing about it.
he
Like, how
didn't think that
detached
they
from
would find out
reality are
about
you?
the tats with the kids like initials on it, and like if he wanted to get Kim shit tatted on him, like that's his thing, whatever, right? That's his girl now, right?
It's an ugly world, son.
But the whole like with the kids and stuff like that was OD, and I want to keep going with this, but you know where I'm going with this next with the whole checking himself into.
Yeah.
No comedian is allowed on the planet
with you.
to go see. They can see a therapist if they got
Nah,
problems.
you can do that.
But not because they got their fucking heart broken.
Because they got bullied.
Get
No,
the
that's not
fuck
why
outta
he
here.
said.
Because he got bullied by
Yeah,
Kanye.
dog.
Oh, Pete Davis is a
I'm
piece
hoping,
of shit, bro.
Yeah.
No, honestly, and this is the thing.
I find it
these
funny,
things
though. I'm not
don't
gonna lie
leak
to you.
out
I
just
do too.
because
Yeah.
He's still a piece of shit.
these
Yeah, I
things don't
agree
just
with
get made up all the time, right? It's someone from his camp saying, "Yo, we need to find a way to make peak." My son went and quit
I'm
his
with you.
job at SNL because he
Yeah.
thought he was a part of he was in the
Dog.
circle.
When that happened, I said it. When that happened, he left. I was like, this nigga's
Yeah,
wildin', son.
this
Like,
nigga
yo,
said,
dog.
He thought he was in the Nick Jenner.
He's like,
or
yo,
whatever
I'm
her name is, or
good.
Chris, was it Chris?
Kris Jenner,
Nick
yeah.
Jenner? Right. I said Nick
bro.
Jenner.
Let me tell you
I,
something.
you confused Caitlyn Jenner and Bruce Jenner. You're like,
I don't know who's who.
One of them
anymore. These motherfuckers is days, he's,
yeah.
she's.
Yeah. So it was one of
Kim is
those
a piece
things.
of shit, bro. Kim is
Yeah.
a piece of shit. Anybody that thinks otherwise, enjoy your life. That's why you don't have a podcast.
say it on yours.
I say this, and this is me. I'm not tapping into my Josh, but Kanye. Like when I heard like some of the reasons why Kim didn't want to be a Kanye anymore, I kind of understood with the
I'm
whole
with it.
like
Nah, I feel
moving
you.
from different places stuff like that. But her handling of this, and this is not being a not bashing. Her handling of this shit was fucking terrible.
that was
yo.
full Kardashian. It was
They're
what it was.
OD rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
My nigga.
there's rumors that I'm not gonna say what athlete because he's the best basketball player of all time.
Yeah.
May have another family, and no
You're not
one
rocking
knew.
his sneakers.
And no one knew.
You don't rock none of his sneakers.
KG is loyal, bro. Stop.
But I'm saying though, it's one
You
of
rock-
those
you
things
rock-
that
Nah.
they're so rich, and I understand that they have people that
KG
dress up
loyal.
in bushes and like fucking like and take pictures of them and shit. But they could have handled this so much better.
that was
for
my
sure.
problem, bro.
And
They didn't
and
want to.
She went out on Front Street on some like, yo, I'm just gonna humiliate Kanye with this fucking like.
Let me tell you
I'm
this.
not saying he's done
Yeah.
well for himself,
It
but
doesn't matter, though. I had
No,
a
I'm
bunch
with you.
of,
I was right to say it that way.
he's
I
a herbal
agree.
money.
Yeah,
He's a
exactly.
herbal money.
had
That's what it is. Yeah.
some idiot women that are 1,000% about women's rights, and I'm with you 100%. You should have the liberty to do what you want. But that separated the fact that no matter how much
Groupthink.
you
I'm sorry
are,
to say.
yeah, because no matter how much you are what you are, you have your independence and that. When you decide to bring a child into this world,
Yeah.
you're done. And you are done. If you are a responsible parent, your joys,
facts.
your things come secondary.
Yeah,
right?
it's kids first. Yeah.
So no matter how terrible your marriage is, get rid of him. Get out of that marriage. He may be a nutcase. Let him call. You never put your kids in a position
I'm
where
with you.
in public now you're seeing like, yeah, he had that BDE.
Yeah.
You know, and I just needed a way out. Like,
Yeah, and I don't want to hear the whole.
You're hanging out with my kids,
well,
bro.
you know, they're regular people too, and she deserves. No, they're not. And she didn't make her millions or billions off of being a regular person. She is a socialite.
Yep.
It's the like she chose, and she's not allowed
what was the line, the Kanye line?
Son, look at the way
My wife
Hov
is
moves.
famous off of sex tapes and whatever it was.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely
In
said
Monster.
that. Yeah.
No, not Monster. It was Click. Damn, I forgot the way the verse started. It was so great too. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
remember.
think
I don't
about it
remember.
later.
I'm sorry,
No.
and I feel like I let you down.
You did, because you're a Kanye fan.
Okay, Dexter.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife a superstar all off of a home movie.
Yeah.
Movie.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
facts.
Kanye,
knows.
Kanye
Oh,
actually
he leaned into
Kanye
it.
embraced it.
You
Yeah,
have
he
to.
leaned into it for sure.
Yeah, Kanye
That's
called,
the right thing. I'm going to stand up for my girl no matter what.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
for
she's
sure.
the best dick sucker on earth,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
Kanye called her Marilyn Monroe.
He did act. Yeah,
He
did
said
act
that she
way.
was today's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah,
Back
he
in the
did
day, Marilyn Monroe was known for being like with the president,
Yeah, exactly.
Joe DiMaggio,
Yeah.
like with everybody. You know, she belonged to the streets.
Yeah.
You know,
Nah, facts.
he cold.
Facts, yeah, nah, facts.
know what I
No, you know what he did? He did what?
Yeah.
And I hope, but handsome, me and handsome, you talked about this when we were younger.
Shout
He's
out to
like, yo,
X.
dog.
No, we did not.
Yes, we did. She's like, yo, listen, we used to have discussions as guys. Like,
Okay.
yo, would you get with a girl that's like, you know, like,
Yeah,
I don't know where this is going, but-
Yeah,
but I
I
know
did
what you're
say
talking
it.
about.
yeah. And I was like, nah, like, okay, I actually was kind of, but it was like, would you get with a girl with like just because she loves you for your money type shit? And it was like, yeah, if I'm a rich person who has money long term because I believe in myself to continue to make money. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. At the end of the day, she's gonna love me for who I am because I'm gonna have money all the time. I used to be like, nah, I want some girl to love me for me type shit, you know. But it's kind of like that with Kanye, where it's like, this is who she is. I'm in this position as a rap star, as you said, a celebrity. I'm gonna take this in because it's like, yo, it's different for people in that level.
She was
You know what I'm
Kanye's
saying?
dream girl, though.
Exactly.
That's the girl that he wanted.
And to him, it was like, yo,
Yeah.
being that I'm always gonna be Kanye, I can hold this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you look at it like, yo, why would you get with a gold digger and want to maintain that? But if you're always gonna have money, you don't blame somebody who's gonna maintain a gold digger like fucking.
It
What's
didn't
his-
even matter, though, because he crafted her brand.
yeah, no, he
Right?
did.
So he
Yeah.
knew, yo, I'm going to make it so
You know
that.
the way she used to dress before?
Yeah.
Yo?
She's
She had
eating,
no
we
swag.
eating.
Yeah.
You preaching to the choir, man. Come on, dog.
What? She's a bad dresser?
Nah, if you're talking about like pro Kanye stuff and talking about how
Oh,
she
I
dressed
am.
before
Yeah,
versus
damn,
after
son.
Kanye and stuff
I
like that.
love to see this fail, man. You know why? Because not for nothing.
Glad you keep it real. Me too.
I'm really good, really fucking good when it comes to human nature and character and shit like that. And there was nothing about this at any point that read success. So when I had those convos and people would tell me like, yeah, but she has the right to have a relationship, I said 1,000%. Everyone has the right to love who they want to love and
That's
do what
not
they
even a
want to do.
question. I agree.
But when you decide to make it a platform thing, then you have to deal with what comes in it.
Yeah.
So when they were like, oh, all these people trying to bash her they're not bashing her for that. They're just looking at it. A lot of people with some kind of sense look at it from a family standpoint.
Facts.
Like, yo, you got 4 kids with this man. He may be the biggest psychopath on earth. Don't trigger him.
Yeah.
Don't do it because it's about your kids.
Of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
when all is said and done, man, like, we're all going to rebound. We're all going to have relationships inside. We're going to do whatever we do.
What's
But-
protocol?
Protocol?
What's protocol? Like how long?
Before you make it public?
A rebound relationship. No. There's always that person that you get into after a long ass relationship. That like what's protocol for like those just never work. It's never usually like when I don't mean it like that.
I'm a rebound.
No. I don't mean it like that, Rodman. I mean Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace used to have 0018.
Yeah.
You
I
guessed
mean,
It is what it is, man.
I mean, it's one of those things that it's like, if someone gets with you like really quick after being with somebody for a long time, I'm saying for a long time, right?
Yeah.
You have to know that they're still hitting up that ex.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So you have to accept that.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, obviously,
You're
you don't know
literally
that.
probably battling
100%.
that person to like.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know that she probably is going to sleep with him again. You know what I mean?
Probably, yeah.
While you guys are in the talking phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, if like, you see how I just said she
No,
and not he, or whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about from our perspective.
Yeah, that's all I know. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I ain't
No,
kissing that bitch.
No,
You
I'm
ain't
just
Josh.
saying.
You ain't Josh.
It's one, yeah. Y'all ain't built like my boy. But you know, it's like it's one of those things I like. But now, if you you have to know that. All right, well, look, I'm probably the rebound guy, right? And you know what? Like, all right, if you're okay with playing that position, but like, I think with Pete, like he just like took it, you know.
Chetty's saying stay in your lane.
Yo, Pete is a
Know your
sucker
spot.
ass nigga.
LeVar
You
Ball,
know, yeah.
LeVar Ball told us,
Basically.
stay in lane. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. But what do you?
You're right,
like,
though. You're right.
I'm putting you guys all.
That's why he looks like a sucker.
Everybody
That's
here.
why, 'cause he just stayed in his lane.
Everybody here is Pete's age, which
Yeah.
is Pete's like 32,
Yeah.
single. You get with a girl who is none of us are in relationships,
I ain't
married
mad
or
at him.
anything. No. I'm not mad at him, but like,
That's Kim K, bro.
what's
Yeah, I know.
Or how
That's
about
why I
this?
ain't mad at him for not passing it up.
Put yourself in Kim's position. Put yourself in Kim's position.
I wouldn't even believe it. She
When
wouldn't
do
fuck me,
you?
be honest with you?
When do you go?
If I'm Pete Davidson, no, I don't believe she wants to fuck me.
When do you?
Literally, I'd be
when
honest
do you
enough to be like, Kim?
engaging
Yeah,
in
okay.
Rebound?
Who pranking me?
When what?
Like you get your rebound, shorty, right? How long does that relationship last?
Typically 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. That I think she had it. It was too long.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
yeah.
I think again is what I said before. I think they fooled themselves, rightfully so. Like, you know, Kim is a Libra, and when it comes to like Libra females, they're very detached from real reality. They're suckers for love to the next level. So to them, if they want it, they're gonna take it and they're gonna make it work to the best of their ability. That's why even when it failed,
That makes sense.
it fell quicker than what I thought it would, because I'm like, I know how they operate. Like, obviously Kim is a little older now, so she's a little more intelligent. But it also, they make that shit like, because yo, they're very. That's what I love about Libras, especially Libra women. When they're with somebody, that's like it, bro. Done. Like they're not thinking about it. So when she made a choice for Pete Davidson, I know to her it wasn't like, this is just gonna be a little bit like a quick session. I think she was really into him.
Yeah, she was.
Right?
She was obsessed with his dick, probably, because she was talking about big dick. I'm being honest
No,
with
it's
you. I'm
true.
being honest with you. Yeah,
I'm
people
not.
can fall,
And
pause,
it was
though. I
such
don't
a
wanna be talking about
different
another man's
world.
dick, but
No, but it was such a different world
Yeah.
from Kanye.
Yeah.
Right? And you see how quick he fell into it.
I mean, when she told him, like, he, like, ran to her. Like, I wouldn't do that in, like...
But that's
like,
what I'm
yo,
saying.
that's how I
Yeah.
knew it. That's how I knew it, too.
But
I agree
because
with you,
she's
Teddy.
older, is what I
He's
said.
from Staten Island, people. He ain't from New York.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That is not.
He's
Yeah,
not-
that's part of Jersey.
Ain't nobody from Queens doing that
Pretty
shit.
much.
So let's see. You know?
Honestly,
no one from
fucking
Queens is
pretty
running
much.
like that.
Yeah,
You know what I
Staten
mean?
Island, Jersey.
Honestly,
Yeah.
pretty much, though.
Yeah. Someone clip this.
Yeah. I'll take one of those towns in upstate or something like that.
Yeah, he's from Schenectady. That's he's from
exactly.
Ithaca.
I'll take that.
Nah, bro.
Trade.
It is Jersey.
He's from Binghamton.
Facts.
It's
more
Jersey.
New York. That's more New York shit.
You know what
Real
I'm
talk.
saying?
Real
Like,
talk.
yeah,
Nah,
so,
but you know, I heard that more so from what they say is he was more spontaneous and wanted to do shit quick, and she was actually being a good mom.
Yeah.
Like, not for nothing, I got 4 kids, so like, I can't just pick up out of nowhere and be like,
just bounce.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So she called it quits, right?
But that's not the reason.
No, what was it?
You didn't hear the reason? Because the reason is going to change your opinion a little bit. You didn't hear the reason?
Oh, damn. So it was the
Nah,
BDE?
he went a little bit crazy.
He wanted to get
supposedly.
married or something,
Yeah,
right?
he proposed to her, and she was like, nah.
Yeah, she said it's just too soon.
What
too
did
soon.
she expect?
Well,
I'm just saying that's literally the reason why
Well, he did the
supposedly-
worst move.
This guy tried to kill himself after Ariana Grande dumped him.
I know. That's what Teddy was going to go to, I think.
Oh.
Like, what did you expect? What did you expect?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what
Like,
did you
yo, I
expect
don't-
when someone
I don't
acts
wanna
that way?
hear-
Yeah.
And handsome gets on me this all the time, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever we talk about like, you
you're
know,
cancer?
mental. No, that. But mental, yeah.
Probably.
You blame everything on
Yeah,
me being
yeah,
cancer.
exactly.
But like, I always tell you, like, I don't know, maybe, and it's not good. But the way my dad raised me was just like, you don't have time to be like upset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get over it.
I think that's some great guy advice.
But
to
it's
be
like
honest, in a lot of ways.
it's not healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
I should go, but at the same time,
I don't think
it's
it's
like,
not healthy either.
but it's not. It's because
life
you know
just
what?
keeps
Because
going, dog.
it's-
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
It's helped me in my career.
Yeah.
It's like there's times where like I want to explode with like things that happen at work, but sometimes I'll just be like, whatever's gonna be is gonna be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
I can't go and say, yo, I need to like go talk like I talk to you.
Yeah.
You should charge me by the
Yeah.
hour. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
I'll be like, yo, Josh. Yo. Yeah.
Marion.
Yeah. That was good.
That word.
He wasn't off.
I should have gave you one of these though. Oh shit! There it is.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
But it's gonna get clipped.
Yo, listen, let me tell you something. All my friends, after October 1st.
If I see it right now, I
Hey,
would
yo,
That
have
was
done it.
so good.
If I see the video now, I would have done it better, for sure.
I know the beat. I have the beat in my head. That dun dun dun.
He puts his foot down like that, right?
I can't even do it.
I wanted to be a
So
choreography after
rhythmless.
when I saw the MTV show.
Yeah.
The guy who fucked Britney. You know what I'm talking
But
about?
we used to dance.
Yeah, no, it wasn't gay.
We used to dance to Romeo.
Yeah.
Josh and I.
Used to Harlem shit.
The Michael Jackson.
So
yeah.
Romeo or Little Romeo?
First of all, we did not dance bachata together, bro. Hold on.
So we used to dance
Listen,
together.
what we did do was
Is
Johnny used to
that-
play bachata in the car. He's
Yes,
like, yo, dog,
Romeo.
this is as far as it goes, bro. Honestly, this is too much for me, too.
Oh shit, man.
That was the Brooklyn Spanish guy in Handsome to Bachata. Like it was
I
fucking
tried,
dope.
man. I did it all for Daritza.
We used to roll around Corona, trying to pick up girls, listening to fucking Romeo.
And Mommy's
me
Gallant,
and you,
bro.
me,
We
yeah,
playing
yeah.
the same song because this was the best song on
to be
it.
fair,
Yeah.
and to throw a bone to Chetty, it was that or it was Bump That?
Yeah.
G-Unit.
Hey,
Bump
yes, you guys
that.
always told me that. You guys always told me
I'm talking about
that,
we used to ride around the same blocks looking at
Yeah.
girls outside the window right now. She's outside now, yeah. She looking. You saw she looking at you? Yeah. We're creeps, son. I kids.
Bump that.
Too much testosterone.
Yo, for real, bro. Crazy. I used to get back to the house and just jerk it off.
John, you. This is the moment in the show where
Hey,
you
I mean,
really.
Hey, I mean, man, there was nights at the club where you just like, yo, strike out. You gotta go home, and you know.
I'm being
wait,
too
wait,
weak with
wait,
these
wait,
women.
wait, wait.
Let me go to the bathroom.
No,
Be
I was talking
tougher.
about Go
Be
home.
tougher.
Not go. Oh my God.
Come on, mad cool, because you already
was talking
came.
about-
Like,
These
you
bitches ain't
stupid.
nothing. These bitches ain't nothing, man.
Now I got the tension
You
off.
talking about? You talking about?
Yeah.
You ain't worth shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
yo.
It's funny. My dad's advice. Remember,
He's
he'd be
jerk
like, nah, not that. I'm sure he did. My dad's advice was like,
Adam needs
yo, at the end of the night, remember that? He's like, at the end of the night, dog, it's better to get any girl than just
It's
go
a
home and
fact.
jerk off.
It is a fact, bro.
Damn.
That's what I got into fat bitches.
I've heard
He-
Nagy.
yeah.
I've heard Nagy say that.
Yeah.
So I know where he got it from.
Exactly.
He got it from Uncle Joe.
My dad was on some like last minute. You shot everywhere. Basically, someone's gonna say, yeah, go home with that.
It's the fourth quarter. I've seen men take the biggest L in the
Facts.
fourth quarter.
Whoever's eyes was the lowest, you know she's ready.
Yeah. I live in Staten Island.
And actually,
Aight.
You didn't quit. Yeah,
Aight, fuck it.
Let's get on the boat.
you got the consent before you left. Yeah.
Now we talking about the old days.
Yeah.
that's
In
a
the
long
old days,
time
I still
back.
got
Yeah,
consent.
It was like
before I
it
left
wasn't
the
even
club.
consent. It was like eye consent. It was like
Yeah.
nod. Yeah. No.
It's
Yeah,
like-
no. No.
Are you awake? She responded.
Oh my God! Anybody hit on Yeezy Day? I wanna get out.
It's all jokes,
get
man.
back.
Yeah, we did the Rick Ross right now, right? We did the Rick Ross.
Oh
like,
yeah.
When he kind of crossed the line.
Yeah, I
Still
remember
something
that.
in her
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah, he popped the Molly. She
Yeah,
didn't know it.
exactly. Yeah.
That's what it was,
that.
yeah.
I was the one popping the Molly, so they took advantage of me.
We were both inebriated.
I'm nothing. That's how I got raped.
Head is my weakness.
Yeah. Everybody. No. You always miss the most important line. Everybody knows. That is my weakness.
Yeah, like
He's mad handsome. He's gonna tell you. He's
yeah,
gonna
like,
tell you.
like,
Yeah. By the way, I just want
if
to let
you're-
you know in advance.
How can you be my friend?
They know my kryptonite.
How you know? How you know? Who told you?
I don't work it out. Oh shit,
Yo,
man.
you're an idiot, bro.
Oh man,
I mean that in a good way. I do.
I'm still weak to this day, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeezy day though. Yeezy day.
Yeezy Day. What is that about? Is that like Easter?
It is like Easter. Some people who are sneakerheads for Chetty, definitely. I
don't.
You got
own,
the slides?
I don't own
It's a
a
pretty good
pair.
day.
I don't own a pair of Yeezys, unfortunately.
What?
No, I don't. I just never.
What about your slides?
The ones that I had a friend that was able to hit on them for me, but no, I never was able to hit on a pair, or I just never got a pair that I really like. The 750s were like the
Wave runners?
OG ones, like the
original wave runners?
the original Yeezys that first came out.
okay, yeah.
The high ones.
Yeah.
Those are fire, and
I
like I wasn't able to hit on those, and and the turtle doves, I was never able to hit on those, and I just kind of like I don't know, I just never was able to, and
Too trendy.
I think,
Just say it.
but
I
I
agree with that.
I
I agree with
appreciated what Kanye was trying to do. He said he was trying to make the new Air Force One.
Yeah.
He was like, and like
Not at
the only
that
thing
price.
the only thing he didn't do is like, which is
It's not at
not
that price.
it's
Oh,
not it's
yeah.
not.
He was trying to lower the price.
Well, he
supposedly.
tried to, and then and we'll get to that because I want to talk to you guys about the whole Adidas thing. So like with Yeezy Day, like he said he just didn't sign off on it, and with if you're just kind of understanding his partnership with Adidas, so it's like it's his ideas. He's the one designing it. You know what I mean? I'm not too familiar with their templates and their palette. I know when he did his Yeezys for Nike, he took a lot of pieces of different Nikes, like the Jordan 3 and like the Bo Jacksons and stuff. So he took some of their silhouettes. But with Adidas, those are like
Original
brand
type
new.
thing,
The
yeah.
only thing that I would say is those ones that look like Roshis
Yeah,
or whatever that he got from Nike maybe. But
I
everything
agree.
else has been like Kanye, and like
The Wave Runners are one of my favorite sneakers
bro,
in the past. I
you
don't know
saw
how
it on
many years.
Netflix where
Yeah.
he's showing like how he designed, how he would draw it and stuff, and like just kind of put it together.
Yeah.
So my thing, what I wanted to ask you guys is like, one, were they wrong with releasing this? Because they're the one who are like the manufacturer and like they do distribution for him. Are they wrong to do this without his blessing? And two, like, and you guys can follow up with this, right? Like, going forward, say Kanye decides to leave, which I think he will, because they're saying that he may go back to Nike.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Which will be, I think he's gonna make
I think
an
it's gonna be
amazing shoe.
amazing.
He's gonna make an amazing shoe.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking
people are gonna
fire.
spend like $8,000
Yo,
for that
dog,
shoe.
they're gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go nuts. But my thing is like, what do you guys think? Like, you guys think that like they should be able to produce his shit like after he leaves? So kind of like, it's like if Jordan left Nike, what should they still be able to make Jordans because
That's
it has like
that's a great
because
question.
it's like Michael Jordan didn't design them.
Yeah.
But it's like,
No matter what.
how would you? I don't know how. I think I would still buy because I just love the designs. But if you look at it this way, it's kind of like,
It's like
damn,
Team Jordan. How about that? How about Team Jordan?
how does this feel where it's just like Jordan's not there anymore?
If
but, like,
Team
you're
Jordan
still-
made a dope sneaker, you're really gonna buy it? Because I'm being real with
No.
you. I'm being real with you.
No, because
it could
Team
be
Jordan's
dope,
not.
but it's Team
It-
Jordan.
unless
that
it's
the
brand
Eddie
is so
Jones
bad.
and Vin Bakers.
Yes, yo, Eddie Jones was fucking fire, yo.
Remember those?
Eddie
Those
Jones
are the first
were
ones.
fire. Yo, I'm talking. I
That
would
was the
buy Eddie
first
Jones right
Team
now.
Jordans, bro. Those shits
Yeah,
on
those are
fire,
the
fire,
they were
flames.
fire.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
but
Jex
I
had
think
both
that's-
of them. He had the blue bottom and the red
They were
bottom.
black with the all white going around.
Yeah.
It. Woo, it's just so crazy.
I had
Those
the
were-
Nick Van Exels.
Those are for like if you couldn't afford.
That's good.
If you couldn't afford the 12s that came out, you would get the Eddie Jones. The
Okay,
Eddie Jones
okay,
were
okay.
fire, man. Yeah,
Okay.
nah.
Yeah, they came out at the same
But then,
time.
but then
Yeah.
after that, they just kind of went.
Yeah.
No, the
they,
Vin Bakers were cool. Nigga.
They
Don't
separated.
do that.
No, I'm just saying like. Okay,
And then after that,
but
they
you're talking
really-
about
Yeah,
you're talking
You're talking
about like
early
late,
on, though,
You're talking
so
about late
yeah.
90s.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about from
Yeah,
then
yeah.
on, like they
No,
just
yeah,
like
yeah,
it just
yeah.
never really like popped.
Well,
right?
I'm just being fair and
It's
saying
just-
that
it's a
Team
sneaker you
Jordan,
get-
the brand,
Yeah.
is like we do care about the brand to some
Yeah.
extent because like Team Jordan can make a dope. It can make the same exact sneaker that you think is a dope sneaker,
Yeah.
but it's Team Jordan.
It's a
you'd be
sneaker
like,
I get
I'm not
my
fucking with
dad,
that.
so he thinks that I'm getting him Jordans.
exactly.
But he's just like, oh, my son got me some Jordans. You know what I mean?
You're not the only one, I'm
You
sure,
are
man. There's a lot
cruel.
of
I mean,
there's a
yeah.
lot of dads that do that to their kids.
Yeah,
Not
you know.
kids that do that to their dad though.
Man,
for
I
sure.
told you the Cortez story already. I don't want to talk about it again. But do you guys feel that without like it has to lose some
I- no,
luster
I-
without
I-
his blessing? No.
Yeah, I just wanted to add because I know that I wanted to go first before Hanson goes.
Do
I
it,
wanted to
yeah.
add some information and say that for Yeezy Day though, the only thing that threw me off because Kanye wrote a whole rant. I don't know if he went into that a little bit, but he
No, going to the rant. Yeah, I did it.
yeah he posted a whole rant like, yo, I didn't co-sign this. You know how he is.
It was hilarious.
I didn't co-sign this.
It was awesome.
I didn't say whatever, blah blah.
He pulled the Kid Cudi.
What?
Like, I don't want to be on this track on this album.
Yeah, pretty
They're using
much.
my vocals without my permission.
Pretty much. It's not the first time he's done it. He's done it a few times, Kanye, with that shit. My only thing with that
When he
was
stole
that
his
when you
slide
go
ideas.
when you go to Yeezy,
That was wild.
it
yo.
was.
That
That
design
was
is crazy. But
no,
go
no.
ahead.
And in general, Adidas, like what you were saying before, Adidas has a lot of sneakers right now that look like knockoffs, like Team Jordan versions of Kanye sneakers. No lie, like a lot of their line is like Team Jordan shirt of their sneakers. But what I was saying was on Yeezy Supply, which is Kanye Yeezy Supply is Kanye's site. They were doing Yeezy Day shit. So how can he tell Adidas that he don't agree with Yeezy Day, but on his site they were doing the
Yeah.
same shit?
Yeah.
And that's my only question to that. So I just wanted, before you give information about what you wanted to say with that.
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I didn't. I look at it as like maybe he's attached from his site. And he doesn't.
Yeah,
run his
no,
site.
I agree with
Because
you.
what I'm saying is that like
I agree
whoever's
with
running his site is the one. Because like they have a Yeezy, like it's kind of like sneakers app. Like it's a Yeezy just for
Yeah.
Yeezy. Then they have Adidas confirmed. So
Exactly.
like everybody seemed like they were on the same page. No.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. Exactly. Like Yeezy Supply was like doing countdowns, and I mean they weren't doing. I don't think they were dropping, because I think that Confirm was dropping like 3 sneakers at a time.
You're right,
type shit.
right.
But his shit was dropping like 1, and then it would have a countdown to like the next sneaker dropping. So they kind of were like participating in Yeezy Day to some extent for sure.
Right.
I don't know.
Do you also feel like it kind of like fucked up the whole like the exclusivity of it, where like all these older joints are really
Okay, yeah.
Like, I'm asking.
No,
how
no,
you feel.
you're right.
I-
Maybe
I,
that.
I disagree because I'm like,
maybe,
you know what? The shoes are meant to be worn.
I agree. I agree with
Where-
that. Yeah, of course. You don't want to
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of what Kanye was even saying he wanted to do.
Except for the panda dunks. Too many people have those. But
Yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
over the top.
Yeah.
And they're going to drop him again, too, by
That's
the
like
way.
white girls wearing Air Force
yeah,
Ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, babe.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're 1,000% right.
Yeah.
But I think that it kind of defeats the purpose of what Kanye was saying, too.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you don't want people to resell your shit on StockX, and that's the way they get it. You want
Yeah,
people
yeah.
who are your actual fans. Even Travis Scott said that. Like, your actual fans to get it and shit like that and have opportunity. So it makes no sense that they would not want to put out sneakers that already came out and shit like that. But
You guys don't miss like going to a store and like,
Yes.
oh, yo, nah, like just the effect. I was telling my friend this the other day, like grabbing like shit off something off the shelf and just like
yeah,
I'm walking out of here with this. You know what I mean? Like
of course.
they don't have that anymore.
I think that separated real people who cared about the sneakers versus people who just know the business of it right now and they don't really give a fuck much. And not only that, not only the business side of it, but they also are like hype beasts in that they don't really know about what they really like and they just know what's popular and they just get it because obviously if something is like, yo, raffle, Travis Scott about to drop, you're like, yo, if it's a raffle sneaker, it's a Grail sneaker, so I'm going to keep, you know what I mean? Like,
Kith is one of my favorite brands.
Yeah.
The Wire was one of my favorite shows when I was in high school. They did a collab. I'm like, I need to have a tee or two, right? So I'm going there to like cop and like obviously there was people before me and stuff like that or whatever. And so I went on to StockX like later on just to see like what they were going for. And the shirt is retail. Some of the shirts that I liked are going for $85 on StockX.
Yeah.
How stupid is that? Because now you just went and just took that purchase away from me, someone who wanted the shirt for like the real reasons. Now I have to pay a StockX fee, which is $13.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then shipping is another like
StockX
$12.
fee
They never used to have StockX fees before. $13 and $12. So like now I got to pay like $20-something more and tax.
Yeah.
Just for something that I could have just went to Brooklyn, picked up, and that's where I went to. I went to the Brooklyn Kith, and they were like, "No, we don't have anymore."
Yeah.
So like for someone like you're just literally like, and I understand that, but at that point that seller just trying to make his money back because he just saw this. Oh, this is not hitting like this. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like I know I'm gonna sound like an old head when I'm saying the culture is getting fucked up.
No,
or whatever the case may
I
be.
agree with you.
But I think if Kanye or any of those guys had their choice, they would want their shit to actually be in an Adidas store where you can buy this. You know
Why
what
wouldn't
I mean?
they? They're not making any money off of that StockX sale, and they would want somebody. I'm sure they want people who are gonna buy it to wear it. They're not in the game to say, hey, yo, anybody make money, whatever. Like that's not what they're in it for. I mean, they may respect that because they kind of on some like, yo, listen, if people can make opportunity out of our sneakers, even a win-win to some extent. But like,
I think they like the exclusivity factor.
And you're not guaranteeing that the people who are doing this resale shit are people who are in need. If you can guarantee that there are people who are reselling your sneaker and there are actually people like in inner cities that are in need or something like that, you'd be like, oh, that's a great situation.
Yeah.
This is just the wrong country to do that in. Then.
Yeah.
Because the way they're able to sell their sneakers at the price that they sell it is because of how this works.
Yeah.
This system is a capitalist system. It's like even when we're talking about should they be able what?
My next question was I was gonna say handsome as a capitalist.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Yo,
100%.
I was gonna ask you something on Adidas side, but go ahead.
Because I'm on both ends of the spectrum, right? I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody fucking reselling my art.
Yeah.
Or having the rights to reproduce my art.
But if you're now, let me ask you this: as handsome who you are as a capitalist, if I'm the one distributing and hiring people and worrying.
That's my next point.
So there you go. Let me.
I signed a contract.
Okay.
Right. If I didn't want to sign that contract, I would take my ass to Taiwan, go find an actual shoe manufacturing place, go pay distributors.
A sweatshop. That's a good way to say it. But,
yeah. Go put all the money. Listen,
PC.
I'm all for sweatshops. I think sweatshops are great, right? So if I really want to make that money and do all these things and control this narrative, then go produce your own shit, right? It's the same thing when artists get mad at labels like, that's my art, and they put it out when I don't want it out. Put it out yourself.
Yeah.
But you didn't because you needed that exposure. You know you needed it. You may not need it now. Maybe now you're in a place, but the unfortunate part is you signed a contract.
Yeah.
Right? And a contract is binding whether you like it or not. You didn't shake on a handshake like, yo, Adidas, this is what we're going to do. And then you can be like, guess what, Adidas? We can't do this anymore.
I'm with you.
You needed that when you were begging for money because you were $53 million in debt.
Yeah.
Right? So don't take it now that you're $6 billion up and be like, this is this. You signed a contract. I'm not saying it's right because I'm an artist. I wouldn't want nobody doing that to me. But when I needed to get there, I signed that contract.
Facts.
So now, unfortunately, I'm bound to that, whether I like the results or not. This is a company that's in the business of sales. They're not in the business of friendship.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Facts,
But that's what you signed.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it.
No. The only pushback, and I agree with you. The only pushback on that is that you're right on everything.
Well, I don't think it's also an absolute thing.
No. Check it out.
Right.
I think
like you saw what Netflix did with Dave Chappelle.
In what way? How?
Where Chappelle felt uncomfortable about them promoting the Chappelle show.
I got you.
Because comedy said, and Netflix said, guess what? We're not promoting this
that
show.
was dope because Netflix said we're just not going to do it.
Facts.
It makes
and
it
Netflix
bad.
is in the hole right now.
Yeah,
Bro. Netflix is about to die.
No, but and I know, and that's why it may have been a good move for me, in my opinion, for Netflix. Because it's like
PR.
it's like one of those like you don't want to burn bridges move because you want the opportunity to
why
get
not have
caught out
Dave
of that
Chappelle
hole.
as one of your allies.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because you know what, you being greedy and cutting off Dave Chappelle may help you immediately for like a little bit in that in trying to close that gap, but to close that gap, you're gonna need the relationships that you have.
Yeah,
basically.
business is business.
Exactly.
Pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. And the only thing I'll give Kanye with that is, and I think he does that often. I think that even though he's wrong, he causes a stir, and it kind of changes the rules a little bit moving forward.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Like now Adidas is on the front page and look what they're doing, and it's like, well, actually, we're gonna do this
Exactly.
because yada yada.
So that's the only way to like kind
knows
of
it's
change
cool.
the contract a little bit. If
Listen,
he's uncomfortable with it, it's
that's why he said Skeet dead at whatever thing. He killed Skeet.
Yeah.
He told you, I'm gonna destroy you, you fucking bum ass nigga trying to fuck with my family. Like, I'm gonna do it. And he laughed at him. And he's like, ha ha, we're playing Kanye songs at Robin Pattinson's birthday party. Oh, guess what? I'm with your girl.
No,
now you're heartbroken and a
I
fucking
say,
mental
Robert
I think it was the other way
Pattinson
around. I think
was-
Robert Pattinson was trolling him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were saying that they're
Oh.
like friends, right? So that was the joke behind it.
I didn't know
Niggas
that.
them niggas are hurt.
Yeah, it was like
Fact,
a
fact,
whole
fact.
thing.
Not my Batman.
Fuck Robert Pattinson.
He ain't my Batman.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
you fucking
my
bum.
Batman. He ain't no Christian Bale.
All day.
Christian
Twilight
Bale,
ass.
you know what I mean?
Gore the God Butcher, bitch. Fuck we talking
Why
about,
that werewolf dude took your girl, bitch.
Twilight nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Damn,
Whatever.
that name
People were
too.
team whatever.
Yeah,
team
He was
whatever.
famous for a while.
Team werewolf dude.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum.
He's like, yeah.
Was it Channing Tatum?
No, it was
No, it
Jacob.
wasn't.
It was Jacob.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know you were a friend. I knew you
Bro,
were a friend.
I read every book.
That's
of
why I
Twilight,
knew you were a
bro.
friend.
I
Dude.
read
No
the
way
four
you didn't
books.
remember his name.
I didn't.
I'm fucking.
Edward
Edward Cullen.
was
Edward Cullen.
he knows the last name, but I didn't know the
Batman,
last
yeah.
And
but
I only seen one of them. To be real with you, and I only seen it one time.
Did
But
you
I have
read
good
the book?
memory. No.
name. You fucking bugging, bro.
Wait, Edward Cullen was like viral. Let's be real.
1,000%,
Everybody knew
bro.
Edward Cullen.
Yeah.
Every girl was in love with
And
a fucking
Bella.
fake ass character. I was like, get off that nigga's
You're
dick,
bugging.
man.
He's so romantic.
I was mad jealous about that dude.
You know why? Because he was like standoffish at first and cold, like a vampire.
Johnny.
And,
I don't give a fuck.
and then
Oh man.
Johnny really giving us the girl perspective. Like, nah, it was really attractive.
I ain't gonna lie. I was reading that and I was like, how can I be more
He
this
was
way? Why am I such an emotional Pisces?
Yo, you're a fucking genius, dog. This dude
Yo,
be reading
listen.
girl books to see what girls really into.
I studied y'all. That's why I take advantage.
That's why he is. The
No,
machista
we don't
he
take
is. Yeah.
advantage. We don't take advantage.
That's why I used to take advantage
Two or
without
three
consent.
mentions that we had that's not make us sound like real creeps.
Nah. I get consent now.
He's like,
It's like creep
these are,
life.
these are just my.
Yeah. This is where I used to be.
Yeah.
I edit the PDF on the consent, boy. Take a signature from another one, put it on this
Oh
one.
man.
Only some could do that. Only some talented people could do that kind of stuff, man. Gotta have some experience.
I love being a Pisces.
You do
Jonah,
know
Emma.
that
Facts.
we got
in
a couple
trouble.
of guests coming up, and one of them is going to be Tracy, which we had a good feedback with her show. So
Oh,
this is
girl
definitely going to
again,
be
bro.
like button heads.
What's your problem, dog?
We haven't had a girl on the podcast in a while, no?
What's your problem, bro?
Have we?
You don't like pushback? You don't like.
No, especially female pushback.
You just like everyone to be like, okay, Johnny, you're right about everything.
No, I just don't like the
That-
females thinking that they're right, bro.
I thought you studied.
No,
these
she's
women.
intelligent. She's a
I
teacher.
think-
that'll
yo,
be-
if you studied them enough, you should know the only.
Not a
way to do
Scorpio
things is-
female.
Yes,
a
you're
Scorpio
right.
female is a different ballgame.
Oh, that makes sense.
She's a talented Scorpio female that's educated.
So the only way to answer her is, "Wow, I never thought of it that way."
No, it's to edit it to make her look bad.
Nah, but her
Edit out her
Play two
good
different
answers.
games.
The
We play two
topics-
different games.
the topics that we have
We'll see what works out for more.
to combat with her is those are going to be good. So
Yeah, for
definitely
sure.
definitely going to check that out. What else we got? We got anything else we want to
Can we get both Chetties on camera this time?
Yeah, we get Kev. Yeah, I think we can get Kev. I think this,
you a slick guy,
I think this
dude.
is kind of like
That's great answers.
Can we get both
Um,
sibling Chetties on camera this time? Obviously, you don't have the relationship that Josh and I have,
Yeah,
but it's okay.
I mean,
bro.
it's close.
also, you know,
Nah, I
what?
don't even know if it's close.
we saw how tight he got, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
want
kinda
you to.
He didn't even respond.
I know.
Well, you want me to be on? No, because we're gonna argue. You know what I mean? I'm gonna. It's my sister. We're gonna
No, you're
argue. We're gonna
not,
have
man.
a-
Yo, if I'm here,
You're the
not
older
arguing.
brother, bro. You got to
Yeah.
big your sister up.
No, you gotta
no,
put your
no.
foot down.
Teacher's right.
You
No.
gotta put your foot down
No,
as a
she's
man and
gonna
as a
be-
brother.
She's gonna be a great. She's gonna be a
You
great
alpha
guest.
male.
She's gonna be a great guest. We got so much good feedback, mostly from women, when she was on the show.
Yeah.
But
She's
I
too
just
calculated,
know
though. She be trying to break
yeah,
me down, bro.
Yeah, I know that. So we'll definitely. I'll think about it.
I
But
got you.
I'll definitely be on the show, just on the mic. On the,
No,
behind-
I want to
behind
be
the
on the
camera.
mic, and that's what I say. You both here.
Yeah, Josh has to be in the middle. I'll do it.
Honestly,
That way I can have the laptop.
I don't have the perspective you guys have of Tracy, man.
No, but I can look up
It's
stuff.
all love, bro.
While Tracy's talking and I have
her,
facts.
Me and her Kanye fans. Me and her fight for women.
Maybe that's why he feels like.
Y'all both team
We
Chris
fight- we
Breezy.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I don't
why
know about that.
He feels like he's.
I feel for him though.
No, but
Yo, we
Also-
pray for your spirit, bro.
Yeah, I feel for him. I respect him. I think he's a great
also,
artist.
yo, I want people to check out. I made Fajardo Fit playlist. So if you want to get
For
in the
real.
gym, get
Absolutely.
your shit right. Listen to
Absolutely.
that.
Oh, by the way, congratulations
And-
to Fajardo and his new
yeah,
kid.
man.
Yeah.
Ladies,
man,
he has a
so-
kid.
He does.
Yes.
Why you did that?
Yeah.
He does.
Ah,
Brand
man.
new.
Shout
How
out
long? No, no.
Shout out
The
to
day before Penelope's birthday.
Shout out to Nick.
Donnie,
Oh, really?
I served him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Nick Fajardo.
Johnny's gonna,
Nick
people
Fargo.
are gonna go back to Johnny's Johnny's Instagram page, see when Penelope's
When's
birthday
her birthday?
was.
When was Nicholas John born?
You know these bitches crazy.
Well, ladies and ugly men,
Oh,
thanks
man.
for joining us.
Yes.
Let's do a little cheers. Me with my
Cheers.
backwash here.
I still got
Back,
a little beat.
episode 104. Wow.
104.
Losing track.
Because we
Chetty actually toasted me.
bum
man.
old
Yo,
whores.
now I know you love me, man. I appreciate that.